Hi! Sorry. I literally, as soon as I hit the go live button, I got a call. That's my bad. Well, actually, no, it's not my bad. It's not my fault at all. Hi! How's it going? How are we doing? Was good. Sorry, once again. I do apologize for how insanely long that starting screen has been. But hello, Mike Starshine. Hello, Sufix. Hello, Band, by the way. How are you doing? Rubric was good. Hello, Freelancing. Hello, Dudbro. Hello, Brain and Jar. Hello, Enzon. Hello. Is there somebody else up there, or is that Stream Elements? That is Stream Elements. Hi, look at Discord. 1 second. One second. Sure. Why not? No, sorry for the time that starting screen was there. Be sorry for what's on it. What's wrong with what's on the starting screen? The starting screen is beautiful, no? Yo, Crackling, Lands, how are we doing? Alright, let me turn on my display capture real quick.
Let me start streaming the thing. God, this might be laggy.
Oh, I have just looked at my camera and saw XQC, genuine XQC looking posture.
Alright, let me, oh shit, that could have doxed. I don't know if that's doxing me or not. I'm just gonna continue.
1 second, chat, I just turned on literally everything in my OBS trying to hide that screen.
My headphones died, 1 second. Okay, we're back.
Bye!
Hey.
Alright. Rubric with the prime. Thank you very much.
Alright, ready?
1 second, let me turn my display capture back on. Alright. Good luck.
Shit.
Well, that's
Fucking bounce, God.
That's
Jeez. Okay. That's not good.
That's not great. That's not great.
Sorry.
That could be worse. It could be better. No, it couldn't be much worse actually. Never mind. My bad. Yo,
No,
it's
it
snowy.
cannot.
Was good. How's it going?
Have a look at how much it's worth.
Are you playing modded? No, that's just my skyblock mod folder. It is not in fact 100. It is in fact not 174 mods. You liar! Wait, what did I lie about this time? What have I done this time? Well, it's usually I've usually done something wrong, and I'm usually willing to accept it. So what did I do this time? Restarting a stream. What? But I haven't restarted the stream today. And what? This is the first stream of the day and the only stream of the day. Huh? Am I losing it? Am I going insane? Yesterday. Well, oh, right. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I was gonna restart it, and then it wouldn't let me.
10p.
And then I just kind of ended both streams.
Oh,
Why'd you sell your SA? Because I don't need it anymore. I just bought myself full tarantula armor instead. That I'm going to upgrade to primordial at some point in the future. You have a 67-page friends list. I don't?
It's worth nothing. Like, legitimately 10p. Oh, God. That is amazing.
Semi, I don't think that's I think there's more than 67 pages. I could be wrong. But /FL, that's the same thing. That brings up the exact same result. Where's my? You know what? Hold on. Let me move that there. Reaper, nice. Axo Blue with the prime. Thank you very much. And he's been at -10. No, I'm not. Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we 100% with that? Typing better than typing F list? Why? I will type what I like typing, thank you very much. I will type what I enjoy typing, and I will do it slower than I should be. It's fine. What this man up to? Just getting ready to start some revs. I got a lot of revs to do. I mean, what? How rev? A lot. We have we have 322,000 XP out of 1 million. Oh boy, that's not happening today, is it? But normal for Reaper to be better than Crimson. Depends on the tier of Crimson, but for hot tier, yes. Because tier 5s don't take swipe damage.
Alright, that's what I wanted to do.
Gotta hit E-Man 7. Good luck, good luck. Oh yeah, I've been doing some more tier 1s, so we've got a 2.4k now as well, so that's pretty cool. Talisman time.
I'll go back to Twitch chat.
Alright. See ya. Do like 30% more damage with Reaper. Well, yes. Reaper is quite literally made for doing revs. It is better. Reaper is better than Necron. Be quiet and drive. Bet. How long do you think this challenge will take you? I'll probably drag it out to another 2 weeks, I think. Because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do other than just getting a Hyperion. 8-second bosses is fine to get to E-Man 7. I would recommend trying to go a bit faster. Did you record the opening? I mean, it's live, so it didn't really need recording. Are push-ups back? Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Sure. Be quiet and drive. Let me do that. Give me a second on the push-ups. How many talismans do I have left in the bag to pick up? 2. You know what? Alright, bet. That's pretty good. We have a lot of money and only 2 talismans needed. Wait a minute. Before I do the push-ups, let me finish everything on the island. Wait, how many more redstone levels? 3, right. Odds are this still won't level me up. But on the off chance it does. It does. Randomly got a boost of like 40 magic find. Yeah, that's because it's Aatrox. I'm just watching a vid. Well, hello, Asa. How are we doing? Was good. How are we doing? I'm doing pretty good. Hey! Accessory bag upgrade. W. That means I have now a lot more slots. So many more slots. Because should it just increase the odds of the drops? No, it increases your magic find. Like the Dr. Stone thumbnail? Thank you. It is the official return of my questionable thumbnails. Dead. 2k subs in less than a month? What? How's your wrist? It's fine. Mostly. I mean, if it starts hurting again, I'll just say no more push-ups, but it's fine for now. Slash missing. It's talisman time. Now, I don't think... How long should it take to do one rev quest? Not long? 30 seconds total, if that. No, probably less than 30 seconds, realistically. New Year's cake bag. I fucked up my timing on that one, so I'm not going to get that right now. Farmer orb. I need someone to craft. Already over... There's quite a few people with over 2k now. Okay, let's get one of these. I probably won't be able to get many talismans, actually. That's a shame. Speed talisman. Or speed artifact, actually. 6 mil? Damn. Alright. Okay, that's expensive. Why are we doing that, then? Pest Hunter artifact. What? Oh, Pest Hunter relic is what I want. Still only 3 mil, actually. Fair. Bad. No complaints, no complaints. Oh, that shit cheap as hell. Huge. Large fish bowl. Bet on how many hearts I'll drop over Aatrox. Maybe 1. Is the most likely. Can I can just about afford it. How much you bet? Oh, is it actually betting money? No, I'm good. I forgot how many MP we had, but 466, okay. Betting coins. No, that's very much against skyblock's rules. Well, technically it's not. Technically it's fine. But either way, I will still pass. I don't exactly have any money. You missed my important in-game chat. Shout out to my name. I can carry email. Well, that's nice. I hope you're enjoying your carries. Such HB. Oh, wait, I might be out of... Wait, oh, fuck, wait, hold on, I need money to spawn my bosses. Wait a minute. Wait, I need to take from my stash. Wrong stash. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Now we got some... Where's the chat? Where's the... Wait, the cat? What cat? In M5, I'm actually pissed. Pop with a cloak. Wait for it to teleport to you. Remove with a cloak. Kill. Well, pop with a cloak. Wait for it to teleport. Remove with a cloak. Ice spray. Kill. If you're really struggling. That's kind of the way that I learned to do it. Server's not looking great when people do an Aatrox. Yeah, that's part of why I'm doing Rev so much. Well, that's part of why I'm really locked in on Revs right now. Because it's kind of just the perfect time to, you know, with the server being absolutely cooked. You know what? I might look into saving up for a... I might look into saving up for a halberd, actually. I'll make over Aatrox only doing revs. I literally don't know. I'm assuming if you're saying only doing revs, you're not hunt spawning. So, I don't know, maybe 100 mil? Maybe 200 mil? Actually, maybe a couple 100 mil. I am hunt spawning. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I wish I was a human calculator that can answer all of your questions. I can't. I don't have a clue. I'm afraid. Is hunting mine zombies still good? Yeah, it's still good. Still got a few good fusions, I think. Not too sure what the best ones are. Server's so laggy, I can't even do E-Man properly. Yeah, E-Man is the absolute worst slayer during Aatrox. What is your IGN? Mine? Oh, same as my YouTube. May I change and remove pulls with less than 1 minute left in the run? Unfortunate. Bad timing. Just double check. I've got everything correct, yeah. Upgrade my gear a bit, so it should be faster, because the lag is still 8 seconds. Yeah. Honestly, anything that's outside of the hub just kind of sucks. Worst time to do Burning Souls? Really? Is Blaze actually bad during Aatrox now? Like, Blaze never used to be bad during Aatrox back when I did it. I guess there's just so many more. Holy shit! Why am I just doing 0 damage? What? Something's changed since yesterday. For some reason, I do like no damage now. Burning Souls. Okay. But my point still stands. Is Blaze actually, like that now? Does Blaze actually have that many players doing it now? Not as much as E-Man. Yeah, I can't remember, like, Blaze had a few extra people that it was never, like, insane. Why do I get good drops only when I'm watching? Hey, at least you're getting drops. At least you're getting something. I mean, I guess you have Rev 9, so you've done a lot more bosses. I'm very, very few Revs done so far. It's fine, it's fine. We gotta lock in, get it. No, I'm not even getting 100 bosses an hour at the moment. It's terrible. It's terrible. We got nothing. Genuinely diabolical kill times. Well, why to have Blaze have a brain and know when to leave the lobby if it's too full? This is also true. Server's been lagging for 3 days. Paul and then onto Aatrox. Paul also somewhat lags lobbies because Dungeons is obviously such a popular part of the game. Hit that big 500 by accident. GG. Let's go. Now if you want to level up any further, it's a fun experience. Good kill time for Rev. Near instant or 2 to 3 seconds. Near instant. Good kill time should take a couple of, like, 3-4 hits. Yo, Exotic Bird, thank you for the follow. No, I'm good on levels for a while. Yeah, you good. They're fun, they're fun, they're fun. Should I be worried if I don't use Wither Skeleton for my Demon's Phase? Not really. It doesn't really make... Do you know who I am? Yeah, you're from the YouTube chat. Your name is literally the same. Mad21 with the prime. Thank you, thank you. How's Zombie? It's pretty damn good. Diamond clap push-ups. Give me a minute. I will possibly ask you to maybe tone it down on, like, the jumping push-ups a little bit. Do you know who I am? I've been hearing quite a lot. Yes. And Bumblebee Puffin, thank you very much for the prime as well. Nefarious with the follow. My god. Thank you very much to both of you. 6. Oh, you think you're funny. Oh, you think you're funny. 16 limit with the 6. Hey, I'm not saying it. I refuse. Thank you very much, though. Much appreciated. Do the... I don't wanna say it. Scytheblade, W Scytheblade. You We don't see your forehead. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Okay, look what you've started. Look what you've started. This is your fault. You've done this. Lace Holic, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Oh, fuck. Crouched. God damn it. Thank you very much. You know, 16 letter, thank you very much for the 67 bits. And Lace Holic, thank you for the 67 bits as well. Terrible number. I hate it. I hate the number with a passion. But thank you. Servers are dying so hard. End and Crimson Isles are 4 ticks per sometimes, and the Gardens at 50. I don't really know why the Garden's so bad. The End and the Crimson Isles makes sense. It's Aatrox. I don't really understand why. I don't know. I don't get the Garden one. But the End of the Crimson Isles makes sense. How are people doing Aatrox at 5 TPS? I don't know. See, that's why you just don't play stuff like Enderman during Aatrox. It's always bad. And Remke with the 67 bits as well. Thank you, thank you. So bad you're Finnegan doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I genuinely don't understand how the Garden gets that bad. Because it does happen from time to time, and I just do not understand it. Honestly, I think genuinely upgrading to a Halberd of the Shredded would be the most efficient option at this point. In terms of making money. No, in terms of damage. Yo, can you get hit, please? Thank you. But that requires money, and I'll have to wait like a day or two to get that. Don't blame the mayor for Hypixel having bad servers. But it is the mayor's fault. It literally is the mayor's fault that certain lobbies have bad servers. It's not that I'm blaming the mayor for Hypixel having bad servers. I'm blaming the mayor for the reason that certain lobbies are bad. Like servers that aren't affected by Aatrox are fine. Stuff like the hub is fine. Unless you're in like a massively populated hub. Galatea is fine. The park is fine. Well, no, the park's probably... Actually, no, the park will be fine because it's a tiny server. The End is always cooked anyway, to be fair. Because of dragons. And literally every server is horrible. This might be on your end. I don't think literally every server is horrible. Galatea is not fine. Really? Seems alright to me. Crimson Isles Magma Boss, I agree with that. Crimson Isles Magma Boss is horrific. It makes servers terrible. You can always tell when there's either a Ragnarok or a Magma Boss on the server. Due to an intended game aspect. Because why would... Okay, in the nicest way possible, I am aware that Hypixel has a lot of money, but people tend to overestimate how much money the server does actually have. People tend to overestimate how much money this server costs to run and how much money that they have to run it. I'm not trying to excuse servers being bad, but what I am saying is that they're not going to invest money in better servers for something that's non-permanent. Because that's a waste of money. Is my point there. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying it makes sense. On Hytale, we are not getting better servers. Hytale and Skyblock are two very, very separate things. Is Lion or Ankler better? Depends on how much defense you have. If you're not really getting any strength from the Ankleo, then obviously Lion's gonna be better. Plus for premium servers. No, that is pure pay to win. That is pay to win that is too far in my opinion. I do not think we should be able to pay MVP plus for premium servers. I do not think that people who pay money to have a rank should get better servers for everything. Private hub somewhat makes sense because you can have like big parties and stuff. You can have very large groups in what, or you can get stream parties in. It's kind of their mistake for having revs in the hub, really, at that point. But I think skyblock should be moved off the main network. Yes, I absolutely agree. What are your PC specs? They are 3070 Ti, Intel i7 10600K, I think it is, or 10700K. And a 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Not just me, I mean, whenever a new update drops, the server just starts to tweak out. Yes, but once again, the hypixel team are not going to buy enough, like, they're not going to spend the money on getting much bigger and better servers for, like, a week. It is not worth it for them to spend the money on that, is the point. It's a pretty budget setter. It wasn't budget when I bought it. I just don't have the money to upgrade it. And prices have not helped that. Why a week? Because really, depending on the size of the update, servers are usually only horrifically bad for like a week afterwards. And then they start to calm down. They've been bad in general. Yes, I agree. I'm not saying that they should. I'm not saying that Hypixel shouldn't update their servers. I'm saying that the points and reasons for them updating their servers that the YouTube chat is bringing up are not valid. Saying, oh, Hypixel servers die on update day, so they need to upgrade their servers is not a valid reason, because yeah, obviously they're going to die on update day. That happens to any game, no matter how big it is. Triple A games die on update day. That's not something just that's not dedicated to Hypixel. That is any game. If you have a large update to your game, any game will die on update day. That's just how that is. I'm not saying that they don't need to invest in better servers. I strongly believe that they do. That being said, I don't think Hypixel has enough of a guarantee. I don't think Hypixel brings in enough players or has a guarantee that buying more servers is worth it for them. Among Us on update day does fine. Yeah, that's because you can run Among Us on a literal vegetable. Soul Eater is completely useless. We need an EU proxy. We can't do that until the server's on 121, really. We can't really do that without updating the server. And hunt for 36 hours. Tokens are kind of dumb and you could just stack to it and hunt for 36 hours and have a hype. Yeah, but that's no fun, is it? There's no fun in that. That's why I haven't done that. And that's why I'm using tokens to progress the profile instead of just hunting for money for the hype. Hypixel is running on a... I don't know what Hypixel is running on, but it... I don't know, man. What are you using the next token for? Rift. I've just got to earn it first. Do you have any advice on avoiding procrastination? Oh, don't ask me for advice. I don't edit my videos until the day that they're released. And then I lock in for like 6 to 8 hours. And then post them at 3 in the morning. I'm the absolute worst for procrastination. But yeah, like, look. I'm not saying that having the Hypixel getting new servers would be a bad thing. I'm just saying that there's not a financial incentive for them to do it. Right now, as of right now, Hypixel Skyblock is not a growing game mode. There is no incentive for them to upgrade and get better servers when it is not a growing game mode. Buying more servers will not make it a growing game mode. There's no incentive for them to do it. Hypixel is also a dying server, yes. What could they do to fix their downfall in population other than lag? Lag would... Okay, decreasing the lag wouldn't do anything for the loss of population. The main issue with it is, one, the early game is horrifically unapproachable, which they need to fix. And two, the fact that we haven't had any actual progression in the game in 4 years. The end of Skyblock has been the same for 4 years now. I'm not asking them to give us regular end... Sorry. I'm not asking them to give us regular endgame updates. I'm asking for like one, maybe 2 endgame updates a year. Just to move the finish line a little bit. It doesn't have to be massive. Just moving the finish line a tiny bit. Because at the end of the day, having the finish line in the same place forever just means that, yeah, players will reach it, and then they reach the finish line, and if they don't want to start a new profile, they quit the game. And that's that. And what Hypixel needs to realize is that endgame updates don't remain endgame forever. If you release... Every time that you release a new endgame update, the previous one goes down a tier. The previous one is no longer endgame. The previous one becomes late game. Which is why I think you don't ever need to release late game content. Realistically. Late game is one of the stages that, in my personal opinion, what do you need to have to spawn boss times quicker? More combat wisdom, pretty much. It's not growing because the game is stale with no new content. Everything we're getting is a reskin of already existing content. Yeah, I agree. Those are released and there's too many unaddressed bugs. Yes, yes. It should be unfair to the people who... If they do any kind of... It would be unfair to the people... Fuck the people that had it originally. Revamp shit. It's an MMORPG. They get revamped. Content gets revamped. That's how these types of games that's just how these types of games are. Games like this that have just long content or content that doesn't get removed from the game, it gets revamped. Old content gets changed. That's how these types of games work a lot of the time. Most people don't go into these updates grinding them out as fast as they can with the expectancy that they will never change. Most people are aware that the updates will probably be changed in the future or made easier in the future. Yeah, Hypixel does not listen to the community. That is a massive downside. 50 hours of Slayer footage to edit into a coherent video. Good luck. That's all I gotta say is good luck. But yeah, like what? Hypixel Skyblock. I can attribute its lack of growth to 2 different things. One, complete lack of any form of marketing. Complete lack of any marketing. However, that being said, marketing will not make this game grow without fixing the base issues first, which is, well, you know, the lack of content, or the lack of updates, and how horrifically bad the start of this game is. Chapters would basically fix the beginning of the game, I'll be honest with you. Chapters would genuinely practically fix the very start of this game. Enough to the point that they could start marketing it. 5 seconds on Blaze, whatever you're doing. Endgame is just... Yeah, pretty much. Can you wear Molten? I can. I just can't be bothered to. I'll be honest with you. It's only combat. It's combat 22. Always be new players that don't know what to do and what the server has to offer. Yes, that's why chapters would fix That's why chapters would fix a lot of the problems. How do you do the flower pot parkour? Well, you jump on the flower pots and that's about it, really. Server has nothing to offer. I agree. Or Kaimon weapon. Probably habanero tactics. I mean, Zach, that's because you fall into the category of endgame player that hasn't had an update. Hypixel Skyblock has a shit ton to offer. The game has a lot to offer. You're just not talking from a perspective of somebody that hasn't. You're talking from the perspective of someone who's You're talking from the perspective of someone who's played thousands of hours of the game. What does tokens do? Exclamation token. Brings up what it does. And from your perspective, yes, the game doesn't have anything to offer. I agree, and I mean, I was in the same spot, which is why I restarted. That being said, is trading bosses allowed? It is. I'm not gonna really do it because I hunt to spawn, and that would just trading kind of just slows that whole process down and makes it pointless. But yeah, like, look, Hypixel has got a lot of content to offer. It has a shit ton to offer if you're a new player. If you're an endgame player who's already spent thousands of hours in the game, no, it hasn't got much to offer, and it's you make your own fun at that point. Which is once again not a good thing. Like, that's its own set of problems right there. But I don't think it's fair to say that Hypixel has nothing to offer. I don't think that's fair to say. Finish it, get nerfed by 70%, cry on forums. I mean, yes, that is. How to improve my how fast are your spawn times? Do I get renowned on my armor? Yeah. Keeping me in the game is getting more net worth. I mean, fair. Personally, getting more net worth. What should I hunt? I don't have a fucking clue. Whatever you want. Perfect for certain kinds of people, but that isn't the majority of people, and that's not a bad thing. This game should not be catered to the majority of people. That's not a bad thing. It should not be for the majority of people. Trying to make it for the majority of people will cause a bigger issue, because the genre itself is not a majority of people. Good shard fusion at this point. No one will tell you good shard fusions because one other person doing it is capable of killing a method. You've got to find them yourself, I'm afraid. If I'm hunting wither specters, what should I fuse it with? I don't know. Machos might still be good. I'm not too sure. You'll have to look at that one yourself, I'm afraid. But yeah, like what? I don't think that Hypixel Skyblock should ever be made for the majority of people. That'll just cause more problems. A small but strong core player base is a lot better for an RPG or MMO than a large but flimsy player base. Are you going for Warden Heart? No, I'm just going for Rev 9. Warden Heart would be nice though. It's my problem with Doraeus' opinion of what needs to happen to the game. Yeah. I cut out all grinding. I don't think Doraeus' opinion is to cut out all grinding. But to make certain grinds smaller. Hypixel has a very large problem with confusing hard with boring. confusing long content or hard content with boring content. Content can be difficult. Content can be hard as long as it's not boring. Like, it can take you a long time to finish as long as it's not boring as all fuck. I mean, obviously, there's limits to this. Class average 50 is horrific. Class average 50 is terrible. It is on one of the community's favorite parts of the game, but good lord, is it way too long. Good lord, is it just too long. Is peak? It's just too long. Class average 50 is just too long. Rep system's boring? I'll agree with that. I don't think rep system's too bad. Actually, no, I disagree with that. I think rep system's fine. Because if you start it early, by the time you should be getting Infernal Crimson, you will have Infernal Crimson. As long as you don't start... If you start rep really late in the game, then yeah, it's gonna suck. Like, if you start it really late, then yeah, obviously it's gonna suck. But if you start it early, and just, you know, 5 minutes a day, you'll be done by the time you should have Infernal. Cannot add is an update that lasts 2 hours. Everyone complains on it. I think they cannot add an update is that lasts 2 hours. Well, good. Good. Don't add an update that lasts 2 hours. Why would they add an update that lasts 2 hours? That's terrible. What? Blaze is terrible during Aatrox now? Oh boy. Well, I guess that's kind of... Yeah, I guess that genuinely like 15 people. I guess that's kind of what happens when the hard part of the game becomes too easy. It's always been... It hasn't always been terrible. It might take a few lobbies to find a room, but it definitely hasn't always been terrible. 2 money reliant, and if it's Iron Man, it's too restricted. I don't think anything in this game is too money reliant, I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't think this game is too money reliant. If you think it's too money reliant, then that's your choice. That's your own choice. That's your choice to play the game. If you think... Actually, no. Some parts may be a little too money reliant, but I don't think really anything is too money reliant. You don't have to buy everything. You don't have to do that. G-Drag, 2 bill. That's not that much money anymore. That was expensive when it came out. It also is not 2 bill. It's close to 1.6. Unless you're buying a level 100 golden dragon with a Hephaestus relic and obviously 1 bill bankers for level 200. We're not talking about level 200. If you're buying a level 200, that's your choice. You're choosing to spend money to skip the grind. That's your choice. That's not money reliant. That is you actively choosing to grind, to spend the money instead of instead of leveling it up. That is your choice. It is not that hard to level up a G-Drag. You can get 500 mil per day if you're actually playing the game. It doesn't take that long to get 2 bill. Even still, a G-Drag is only about 1.6 billion. Maybe even close to... Yeah, it's about 1.6 billion for a 1 bill G-Drag. Get them... Yeah, I know it's faster to get the money. Of course it's faster to get the money. Oh, no shit, it's faster to get the money. That doesn't mean the game's money reliant. That's just how economy-based games work. Obviously, it's going to be faster to get the money. But if you're saying, oh, it's boring to just have to grind money, that's your choice. You're choosing to grind the money. You're choosing to do the thing faster, but in a less fun way. It's not act like the game is really dying. I'm not saying it's dying. I've never said it was dying. The hypixel is very much not dying. It's not growing, but it's not dying. It's dying. I wouldn't say it's dying. I would definitely not say it's dying. It's not growing, but it's not dying either. For grinding G-Drag money, making 30 mil an hour. If you're enjoying what you're doing, not really. Yo, Avivo, thank you very much for the rate of 2. I don't know how to say your name. I am so sorry if I fucked that up. That's my bad. How are you doing, though? Thank you very much. What's good, and how was the stream? Two hours, 5 high. Oh. Wait. I got those the wrong way around. I thought you meant said 5 hours. Oh, holy shit, W. Wait, brother's making money, Jesus. And Creeper, I'm the only raider. Well, welcome in. How you doing? Grinding the money has to be my favorite part of Skyblock. Seeing big numbers brings me joy. Yeah, different people enjoy different parts of the game. Everyone's been saying the game's dying for years. Exactly. The game isn't dying. It's just not as big as it was. Oh! Hi! Money! Yeah! Profit! Finally! Skyblock's surviving because of addiction. Yeah, but surviving is surviving. It's still surviving. Best part of it, I'm not even Blaze 8 yet. W? But yeah, I don't think the game's dying. It also just has so much content. It does. It does have a lot of content. The issue with the content is it's not getting more content. The issue with the fact that it has a lot of content, yeah, but the start of the game isn't changing and the end of the game isn't changing. So the middle's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then people reach the end of the game and then they quit the game because nothing changes. Like I don't have an issue with certain updates. Like I'm happy with some of them. Guardian Slayer, in my opinion, has to be a mid-game Slayer. I think that's great. I would not like Guardian Slayer to be an end-game Slayer. I'll be honest with you. I think it's perfect where it is. Putting it between Wolf and E-Man is the best place it could be in. God of War, we can go back to the MMOs. Yeah. But yeah, like in my opinion, it's in the best place it could be. They're filling the gap that they made. Which definitely not a bad thing. Way too big of a gap between Sven and E-Man. Yeah. That's why I say it's in a good spot. That's why I say they put it in a good place. New meta, like Gunsay giving new unique weapon that changes a lot of stuff. Now, that's a little bit of a hard argument, because I don't know how we would change the meta genuinely. Branch Slayer progression into Wolf, into 3 branches, Combat Slayers, Rift Slayers, Fishing Slayers, and then go from there. That wouldn't be a bad option. Because they'll just do little updates. There should probably be a huge revamp of everything. Okay, I don't think that'll ever happen, because I don't think they have the time or the manpower to do that. I don't think Hypixel has the time, manpower, or funds to revamp everything in the game, whilst also putting out small updates. Instead of just gear-based Slayers. Issue with doing that is that it ruins the actual progression system of outside of the Rift. Vampire only works because it's in the Rift, okay? Combat Wisdom is 2 in Champ. I don't know, man. Probably because you're hunting to spawn the boss. That is the entire reason. Hunting means slower bosses, but faster, but more money, more consistent money. Not necessarily more money, but more consistent. And fix the TPS, is that possible? That's because you finished the game, though. That's because you've already finished. And you're happy to step away from the game. I like, look. I would also be happy with that. But I think AOTS to Halberd of the Shredded, because they had to make they made axes a whole different thing for Galatea. You can only damage a certain type of weapon. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. That'd be great. I think that they need to. I think they should build on how they made Blaze Slayer. Honestly, when Guardian Slayer comes out, I might genuinely just pull a full speedrunning Guardian Slayer, like, before as, like, my first time of trying it. Rev doesn't need a rework. Rev's fine. Sven needs a rework. Rev is fine. This boss is exactly how it should be. Rev is exactly how it needs to be. Did you hear about the G-Drag buffs? They haven't announced exactly what they're going to do. Sven needs a whole rework alongside a tier 5. Rev's fine, though. Rev doesn't need a change. I'll be honest with you. Rev is genuinely the perfect introduction to Slayers. Which of the game is more motivating? I think the game's pretty motivating. I'll be honest. That might be a you thing. Okay, what would you change about... I don't do anything other than dailies and best farm. What would you change to make it more motivating? But yeah, speaking on G-Drag buffs, good fucking god, I hope that they don't add more damage to that pet. The last thing that this pet needs... Isn't Sven tier 4 easier than Tarantula tier 4? Well, yeah, that's because Tarantula got an update. That's because Tarantula's been updated in the last 4 years. The whole boss got a rework. Yes, Sven needs a rework. I agreed. I literally said that Sven needs a rework. Tarantula right now is stronger than Sven is because it's been updated recently to be a stronger, for all of it to be a stronger. Actually, no, it's not. No, never mind. Tier 4 Tarantula is in fact not easier than Tier 4 Sven. Never mind. I've just remembered back to the earlier points of this profile. No, it is not. Tier 4 Tarantula is far easier than Tier 4 Sven. Tier 4 Sven does way more damage. That shit'll cook you. G-Drag gets buffed to the second best. Gets buffed. The gap's second best pet will be so big. Yeah. Look, G-Drag doesn't need a. G-Drag doesn't need a. It doesn't need a buff. We don't need more damage. Yeah, tier 4 to tier 5 is a huge jump. Think like draining. If you do the same thing, it's draining if you do the same thing on hours on end. Yeah, it is. But you can always switch it up at the same time. Okay. I'll be honest. I think that. I genuinely think that you saying that it's draining to do the same thing for hours on end, I don't know how, it might just be the genre of the game that you don't like. I'll be completely honest with you. TTP Royal Crown was good. It might just be the genre of the game. Because finishing the level itself is generally the most motivation that people get. You finish the level, you get stats, you get buffs, you get stronger. Granted, we don't really need any more about strength right now, or damage, so that's not a great incentive. That's how it works with Rev too. Nah, tier 5 Rev is closer to tier 4 than tier 5's Tower is to tier 4. I was assuming no lag and idiots ruin it. Right now, Aatrox's broken both those. I agree. Ankylosaurus or T-Rex better for damage. Depends on how high your defense is. And how much of the Ankylosaurus's buff you can use. Like, if you're getting like 100 strength from it, then T-Rex is probably better. Magic Fan, I think swing range is the best option for it. I'll be honest. I think swing range is the best way that they can deal with it. Without making the pet OP. I think they need to rework. I'll be honest. I think we might be due another strength nerf style of update. So I think we might be due another something similar to how the strength nerf was. Yeah, people all fucking hated it first. We hated it when the strength nerf came out. We despised it when the strength nerf came out. But like, we're too strong. To put it simply, we're too strong. Legendary Lion works pretty good for Rev. Indeed it does. That's why I'm using one. I think we're just too strong. I think we're just way too strong. And this isn't coming from my endgame player's perspective. Like, this is not coming from me being a player who is able to do 10 million damage in a hit on Enderman. This is coming from this profile's perspective. This is coming from the perspective of this profile, which is extremely early game. We are too strong. We are simply just too strong. The only reason I'm not doing harder bosses is because I'm a hardcore. And I'm scared of dying. If I make a mistake, then it's over. If I wasn't a hardcore, I would be way further into the game than I am right now. But I'm on a double challenge profile, and I'm still strong, realistically. Game's just tap or get tapped and no fight. I don't think it's tap or get tapped. I really don't. Tap or get tapped means that you basically just die in one hit, and nothing does enough damage to do that, really. There's not really anything strong enough in the game to have that as a comparison. Anyway, to get more damage, I'll just go. What's your current weapon? Crit damage strength ratio is so weird right now, is it? Blaze fire pits. Then don't fucking stand in them. Burning Souls, they don't one-tap you. They're closer to 3-tap. And you can just strafe to avoid them. They are not that hard to avoid. Fire pits, if you're dying to fire pits, that is fully a you issue. They are telegraphed for like 4 seconds before they spawn. If you are dying in a fire pit, that is your fault. I deal like 90k per hit. Okay, but I don't know what your weapon is. How am I meant to tell you what to upgrade to if I don't know what your weapon is? Bouquet of lies. What? Oh, I have. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That was hidden in other messages. That is entirely on me. I am very sorry. To be fair, Reaper and Bouquet kind of do about the same amount of damage. Bouquet is very slightly better. No, sorry, Reaper's very slightly better than Bouquet. It's up to you whether you think the money's worth it. But it is it is an upgrade. Every step beside E-Man and Blaze is early game. They should revamp some so higher tiers are actually hard. Tier 5 Tarantula is in fact extremely hard. How do you do 500k per hit? Reaper armor. I'm using a lot of buffs. So Reaper armor, whenever you sneak, gives a very large buff. Why are you not using Anki Pet? Because I don't have enough defense for it to matter. Right now, the amount of strength I'd get from Ankylosaurus just isn't worth using. Read my chat in Minecraft, please. You got stream sniped by mistake. Damn. Indeed I did. Way more combat wisdom in Reaper. This is true. It is good for spawns. Can I take a screenshot with you? Yeah, let me just beat this guy up real quick. If we're gonna play... Hope not. Okay, I would like to be able to leave the crypt because I'm scared. I'm terrified of the crypt, I'll be honest with you. Scale to the amount of stats you have. I don't. I think that would be a bit weird. Is Reaper armor worth it? Yeah. Depends on how much rev you plan to do. I'd say yeah, it's not that expensive anymore. Isn't really a line between early game, mid game, or end game. I think that's fine. I don't think there needs to be a hard line between those things. I'll be honest. Right. Will you be doing living metal mining? Well, I mean, I'll have to do it to progress through to vampires there, so yes. I mean, I mainly only care for the talismans, realistically. Can you please join me once? I don't really want to. Yo, Exodin, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? Just saw level 520 get Blaze 8. That's interesting. What's your setup? Setup is Primordial Helmet, 3/4 of Reaper Armor, Reaper Falchion, Lion Pet, and 506 Magical Power. You plan to do Vamp for money? Nope. But it's a Time Charm, and I probably won't even... Actually, I won't even get the Vamp Time Charm, I doubt. But it's there as an option. It's there as an option in case I want it. Why no Silky or Shaded? Because I need attack speed. Or do I need all the pieces? The full armor set is only 3 pieces. Itchy Scorching. I'm not a high enough combat level to use Scorching. Otherwise I would. Crux Grinding, I don't want to. What is this thumbnail? Peak, right? Itchy. Oh my god, right, I was on mana from last night. I might be... Holy shit. I'm cooked. I forgot I changed to mana so I didn't jump in the void last night. Holy shit. GG, chat. What power stone should I use within the 20 mil mark for Blaze? Scorching? How much make per hour doing this? Don't know, like 10 mil? Actually, probably close to 15 if I get some decent drops. Call it 10 mil. Call it 10. Oh wow, these boss times are actually significantly faster now that I have a proper power stone on. Thank you very much. That's not matter. That was not matter. You owe me a jewel now. I do not. But thank you. Do you hate me? Yes. No, I don't. Nah. Didn't expect Scorching. Scorching's good because it gives attack speed. Will you be doing E-Man on this profile? Probably not. Simply because there's no real reason to do E-Man. There's no incentive. Is it not worth doing something like tier 1 spy just to get enough money for cracked MP and setup? Yeah, but that's a bit boring, isn't it? That's a little bit boring. This gives me a chance to get drops, which makes it more interesting. And getting to tier 9 of a Slayer gives me a token. That means I can go and do Rift for talismans. To NPC, because Slayers aren't built for Iron Man profiles. So that what you're going to do for the rest of the profile? What? Isn't Reaper Mask better? Reaper Mask is for tank. So Reaper Mask gives you more healing. It gives you like basically... Reaper Mask is terrible for damage though. It gives me like 0 damage. Should be able to do Rift because you need to do it to get to the Slayer. Okay, but to get to the Slayer, I can't... To get to the Slayer, I would need to do something that is not Slayer. Therefore, I can't do that. Alright, well, there you go. Damage 100, but I can't do Rev. Why can't I do it? Skill issue. Entirely skill issue. I am uncomfortable now, thank you. No worries, I got you. Is Vamp 5 a token too? No, Vamp's not a token. Vamp is a Slayer. That's fine, I'm allowed to do Vamp. But, obviously, to get to Vampire, I have to do something that is not a Slayer. Is Fiery enough for tier 3 Blaze? Yes, yes. Can I make that white wallpaper? I'd rather you didn't. Will be honest. Yo, Soul Knuckle and Junior Pepe, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated to both of you. What pet items do you use on your ghoul? I don't think my ghoul even has a pet item, I'll be honest. I don't think I ever put one on there. Well, oh, sorry, is it token because Max Slayer is level 5 instead of 9? I don't need any tokens is the thing. So it wouldn't matter. Please do some experiments. I do experiments daily. I do like 1 or 2 a day. Depending on how many slots I have open. Plan to do anything after you get hype? Probably delete the profile. Make armors cheaper. It'll make anything after Infernal cheaper. I don't think it does really anything to the armors before Infernal. Rise Renown better in more Magic Find. More Magic Find, and due to the amount of stats that we have at the moment, Renowned is actually better up until like Kata. Oh, I don't know actually. It's like a really high Kata level now that Ancient actually does more damage. Actually, I guess that also depends. If you have low stats, then it's going to be less damage, but it's more Magic Find. Isn't Experiments not Slayer content? That's why I don't keep the money from it. But I've kind of got to do them because of enchants. You've got to love random goobers joining the lobby and just deciding to stay for the fun of it. And now I get the joy of swapping lobbies. $1,200 crit damage and strength. Okay, Renowned probably won't do more damage, but as I said, it's gonna be more Magic Find. How to use that item-lish mod I download? Item-lish? What's your RNG on? Wooden Heart. Seeing another bot in the Discord? Oh boy. Enchants are low-key useless, not Swarm. Swarm's pretty good because Swarm 5 is about the same as Chimera 3. Swarm 5 is pretty good. Why don't you just go into a private lobby? Well, you know the fun thing about private lobbies is that every lobby starts out as a private lobby, except any lobby that isn't on the directory starts out as a private lobby. Until someone else joins it. Then it's not private anymore, because there's more than one person in it. I meant Aria. Oh, right, yeah. Control, though. Drop the capacitor. Do I craft an overflux? Craft an overflux. Overflux is pretty good. How we doing? I'm pretty good, Slothy. How are you? Won't you get RNG meter Warden Heart before Rev 9? No. Warden Heart RNG meter is 3.6 million. Rev 9 is 1 million. Asian takeout, so my name is... I'm not calling you that. Damn, let's go. Can you show your armor? Primordial helmet, 3/4 Reaper. $2x Warden Hearts before Rev 9 and metered 1 afterwards too. GG. I know my luck with Warden Hearts and it's extremely bad. My luck with Hearts is terrible. Gemstone slots when? There's no point in me unlocking gemstone slots on here. I'm only going to Rev 9. It's too expensive to be worth. Too bad you liquidated your whole other profile. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by too bad? It's only like 600k. Yeah, 600k that I don't want to spend on something that doesn't do anything for me. It gives me like a tiny bit more damage, but not enough to matter. And doesn't exactly add any value to the armor when I come to sell it. Bot doesn't work. I didn't get my points. Well, that's because they're not channel points. They're a different kind of points. What are the points? Stream Elements points. They're for gambling. They're purely for the gamble bot. Where you go from no Slayer kills to max Slayer levels, but all the gear requirements in between don't exist. Nah, there's no fun in that. There's no fun in that. I mean, I probably will do another... I might do another series on the... Can I buy a hype using the points? I don't think so. I don't think that's something you're capable of doing. Could be wrong. You got Ghoul 10. Yes. Wait, you did. Wait, no, that's 15. I did? Or you did? Someone did. How to justify... Can you die, please? Oh, I did. Hell yeah. How many points per million coins? That's called IRL trading. So, no. Maybe. Maybe no. Maybe we don't do that. Why do you neglect us? For fun, mostly. Just for my own entertainment. You know? What do you mean neglect you? How do I neglect you? Why do you hate me? Oh, just because, like, you specifically. It, like, because of you specifically. I also don't like you because I struggle to read your name. It is a color that I struggle to read. That last part's serious, by the way. It's really annoying. that last part's completely serious. What mod pack are you using? I am using my own mod pack. It is not on Modrinth just yet, but it is in my Discord server. He hates Twitch chat. Brother, I read Twitch chat more than I read YouTube chat. We rating people by color now? Well, some colors I can't see very well. My bad that my eyes are disabled. Some of them I just can't see very well. Where is YouTube chat now? I only see Twitch chat. Well, that's because YouTube chat aren't sending messages. My color? No, not your color. You're orange. What's wrong with my color? Your color, you're red. Your color's fine. A little hard to see on a black background, but your color's red. You should say you don't see color. Well, that would be a lie, though. I do see color. I just struggle to see certain colors. Specifically greens and blues. He hates YouTube chat. We pay less. That's technically not true. I earn a lot more off of YouTube videos than I do off streaming. Do you have a God pot on? I do. Which mods do you use? These ones. Isn't that called colorblind? Yes. Are you sure? Very sure. I just have jump boost turned off. Still a student? I'm a student. Would Rev Tier 5 be hard in Necron and Tarantula Helmet? No, it would be extremely easy. If you struggle with that gear, then that would be your fault. You go uni? Nope. College. With no armor or vampire dance rate to show a friend that tier 4s are easy. GG. Which platform pays less? Well, Twitch. How many golden ghoul shards do you have? Right now, 730. Yeah, 730 right now. How old are you? 24. I thought Twitch paid more. Nope. I can't really disclose further than that, but... New color, who this? Oh, that's way easier. Can you buy me something? I need it for dungeons. Nope. Go make your money. Spring boots. Go make the money, brother. Go make the money. Best money-making method for hype. Hunting. Or farming. Bro does not look 24. Yeah, I know. I'm like 35 years. I look like 35 years old. It's fine. It's fine. A 2 times divorced dad of 7. Holy shit, I've been busy. You can get spring boots by doing spring boots are bingo. Spring boots are literally bought from the bingo shop. I thought you were 19. You'd be wrong. Can you do Blaze Tier 4 and 10-star Burning Crimson? Yes. It will be a little difficult, but yes. Getting sub 10 seconds feels quite nice, actually. You look like my uncle, but if he was born in the 60s... damn! Damn, okay! Okay, we didn't have to go there! 60s? Good lord! Tip I've read with Necron Tarantula Helmet Bokeh of Lies on my phone. Yeah, you should still be able to. I don't see any reason why not. 40s! What do you mean 40s? No. 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 Fossil fight. That is not long enough to be turned into a fossil. Thank you very much. What clicking method do you use, Unk? Clicking the mouse. I press the button down, and I let go of it, and then I press it down again, and then I let go of it, and then I press it down again, and then I let go of it. And rinse and repeat, you know, until I've finished clicking. Can I do Blaze Tier 3 with Fire Crimson Crown of Avarice using a trackpad? Probably, yeah. When Midas Sword became 5? Yeah, I'll pass. I think it's the ancient camera quality. I don't want to buy a new camera. Cameras are expensive. How do you find the best hunting method? I mean, honestly, the best hunting methods are always going to be fusions, which is you got to look on the recipe tab in the Sky Fusion's website and just search for them. However, in terms of best pure hunting methods, honestly, you just go on the bazaar, look at the price of shards, and look at how you get them. And figure it out from there. Ask you about E-Man. I can try. No! Get rid of... No. I still haven't removed that, I still haven't removed that. I don't want the tip command to be there. Can we get rid of it, please? Thank you. Fusing to make a... Do you think there's still people fusing and making 100 mil plus an hour? There's people fusing and making over 200. Carpentry 50 is so bad. Bad as in hard? Or long? Bro, Carpentry 50 takes like no time. In fact, I believe Carpentry 50 is the fastest skill in the game. If you make a bingo profile, I don't do bingo, ever. It is a weird skill. It is not a good skill. How do you get the bingo points on your main profile? You don't. You just have the bingo points. You just have them. There's no getting them on your main. You just have them. Alchemy definitely. Alchemy does need an update. Alchemy very much needs an update. If I'm doing more damage with my 600 mil bank G-Drag than Epic E-Drag, should I just sell the E-Drag? I don't see any reason. No. 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 No! Wait, I gotta go and get... Chad, I need it. Wait a minute. I need to get a skyblock level. Hold on. Hold on. This is important. Wait a second. Wait a second. I need to go and get a level real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go and get a level. Wait a second. Slash... level name. Why do you look like a guy born in the 20s who survived deployment in World War II? Oh, I was. Okay, well, that's a lot of museum donations that I don't want to do. That's a lot of museum donations that I don't want to do right there. That's a lot of museum. That's a lot of museum donations. That's a lot. Just get 10 level 10 attributes. Issue is they're quite expensive right now. Because I've got quite a few of them. Yeah, they're quite expensive. Do you think people shouldn't be able to get carried with Slayers? Yes. There's no reason to get carried with Slayers. How hard are you right now? Not very. Not very at all. I mean, after we drop the Scythe Blade, You know, maybe pop just quick semi, but that's. I'm sorry, didn't need to say that. My bad. Do you have the attribute that boosts your damage as mini bosses? I do, yes. Accessories. Fair. Actually, good point. I do have the money to buy accessories right now. I actually do have the money to pick up a few more. He survived the experimental gay bomb. The what? W thumbnail, W Dr. Stone. Actual peak show, by the way. Chat, I was up last night searching for new Oh! Yes! Yes! Someone insert the quick clip of Squid. Yeah! Free talisman, let's go! Should I do the Crimson Isles quest for Crimson Armor or go with Reaper? Okay. So, you should do the Crimson Isle quest so you can start doing your dailies. Reaper is better until you're early. Like, Reaper is better until, like, Burning Crimson. But, you want to start your dailies early, so. Should probably do that. Yo, GluTexOGX, thank you very much for the follow. How we doing? Right. Oh, come on. What? What do you mean? Oh, come on. I'm so weak. Still don't do enough damage for the Mage Outlaw. You can get someone to help you. Still haven't dropped a rune book. I'm level 250. Unlucky. Or Kudra. You can get someone to help you with the... Yeah, there we go. There's the Squid clip. I don't... Actually, wait. It's not this one. No, it's not this one, Brain. It's not this one. It's not that. It's the one from his... it's the one from his die video. Where there's no camera, no nothing. He drops a chimera and just goes... Yes! Yes! Ah! Well, mate, it's definitely a moment of all time. It's definitely a moment of all time. So annoying you can't get more than 300 a day. No, that's why you start it early. Gonna time you out for 5 minutes there. Because if it wasn't obvious with me asking Jayhawk to delete that, I don't want it in my chat. Why do you have 2.4k tier 1s on Spider? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All will become clear. Those who know, you know. I'm not doing bingo. It's impossible. I mean, it isn't, but it's odd. I just dragged it. I just dragged it up. Wait, where's my current zombie? Zombie. Where is it? Found it. And I arrived at the saw you leaving, and in your shoes. Oh, sorry. Hence why right. Okay, one more talisman. One more. Pressure. Pressure artifact, 4.8 mil. Huge. Wait, that's way cheaper than it says on here. That's a W. What are tokens? Exclamation token brings up what they do. Alright, a little bit more. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, I'm still missing one talisman. Alright, never mind. Never mind, I need to get one more. What do we got? Glacial. Oh, there we go. That one's 6 mil. Ow. Okay, that hurts. $532. Huge. I thought it was for the armor. It is for the armor. But you need it for you need rep to do different tiers of Kudra. The higher the tier of Kudra, the more reputation that you need to be able to start it. And you need those tiers in order to be able to use the armor. Would you consider yourself a musical person? Not really. Greetings. Hello. Get bingo relic. I ain't that kind of rich. How far are you in One Piece? I haven't watched One Piece in quite a while. I'll be completely honest. I'll be 100% with you. I have not watched it in quite a long time. I think I made it past Marineford, and then didn't really continue, and now it's now I don't really want to spend the time catching up. Is it possible to get free fiery carry? I'm sure someone would do it. How many points do I get if I complete the whole bingo thing? Good question, actually. Not too sure. Cookie Crumb was good. Okay, maybe. Let me swap to my main. No, wrong chat. What is? But I'm on main now. Might be scared to shoot a blaze. I'm having 90-second bosses. You might be. There's a chance. What's the best RNG meats to have on experimentation table? Not a clue. So yeah, meat chain takeout. All right. Well, enjoy. Do I have anything selling in here? I did not. Shame. How about these? Are these have gone up at all? No, it's gone down, obviously. Aw, they're all going down. He's trying to give me his kids. He's trying to give me his... You still trying to give coins away? Not really, I'm afraid. I'm an... I don't want to take care of kids. Why'd you buy a backpack of dyes then sold them? Oh, I needed the money, so, would we be getting Varuna Prime? Probably not. They need protection. I can't give that. I can give them a... I can give them a comfortable chest, though. I can... That works? Hell yeah. Alright, we need to get 60 minions, chat. We need to get... I need to... Wait a minute. Let me store my inventory away. Let me store my inventory. Oh. With some coolant. Yeah. We can do that. That's fine. There we go. Sorry, the children are more important. You know what to do. I do not. You need to make them beds at least. I know. I do not have that kind of... I don't have that kind of spec... I am trying to become a father! And you're causing problems? How am I meant to be la papa if I cannot take someone's children? Farewell! Okay, I'm starting to think it's not a people problem. I'm starting to think it's not a person problem. Diamond Hunter anymore or nah? You can. But you can do that. Provided you haven't put it in the museum. Like, if you put it in the museum, you need to do diamond clapping push-ups. Why? Oh, do that, sorry. Then yes. Gary is a special boy. Okay, which one's Gary? Which one's Gary? Want to get Smoldering 5 Greg with 1 bill, needs to farm for way too long? Oh, then, yeah, you very much do. This is a lot. How many are we up to? 40. Okay, so maybe close to 50. Mark doesn't eat tomato. Everyone just instantly gets kicked. Jack has an ice addiction. I got you. Can I, like, watch anime for free on some sites? You can. I don't know any sites, I'm afraid, at the moment. I'm afraid I don't know any at the moment. Can you also guard my kids? No, I don't have that kind of... I don't have enough space to have that many kids, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I don't have that much space. I only have... There we go. Mentioning these sites on stream can get you banned as well? Yeah. It is, I would never recommend that you watch anime via illegal websites, because that would be terrible. That being said, does anybody know any that have Soul Eater on in England? Because, none of the official ones have that, so, push-ups when? I'm taking someone's kids. Give me a minute. Unlock for 500 get... Out of here. Terrible number, terrible number. That's it, chat. You take someone's kids and then kick them out. The best way to live life. Soul Eater, Soul Eater. Why is that? Sorry. Got banned from skyblock for unfair advantage. I think I had a duped item or something from the age, but don't even really know what happened there. Unfortunate. That's unlucky. Just dropped back-to-back Tyrannosaurus right after getting a fly swatter. Unlucky DM. Got you. Oh, I don't... Bet. Thank you, Shanna. Is Slayer profile done? No, I was just stealing some children. It's fine. Well, I say stealing, taking with permission. I'm gonna call clap push-ups for today. I'm gonna call that as no more jumpy push-ups today. I got insta-kicked thrice. Well, yeah. Because you kept joining while I was trying to do trades. Is your wrist healed? Not really. That's why I'm calling that's why I'm saying no more to jump push-ups today. I'm fine as long as I don't take it too far. What's the name of the helmet to insta black hole? They're isn't one of those. Wait till we make you clap behind your back. Okay, but you're not doing that. You're not going to be doing that today because, as I've said, no more jump push-ups. So I don't know if that's dub. Oh, that's alright. Maybe we just nah, push-ups are fine. Normal ones are fine. Jumping around, jumping on it is probably not right now. Oh, that's called that's a necklace. It's called Balloon Snake. My bad, I was confused because they said, because they're saying about a helmet. My bad, my bad. My apologies. Baboon Lake? Yeah, surely, yeah, surely. Archer push-ups actually aren't too bad. They're alright. They're not terrible. They're not as much impact. Exactly. You're just a bad person. I hope you know that. I really hope you know that. Can you still do squats? I can. If your goal is causing somebody an injury, you are a terrible human being. What armor is good for tier 4 Ender? Burning Crimson or Final Destination? On the daily, you have to too. That's a pretty bad outlook on life, honestly. That's a pretty sad existence. I'll be honest. Mild mental suffering is exactly how streaming is meant to be. So you should definitely not read. It's alright, somebody has already answered it in Discord DMs. You good. So 5x30 is back on the menu. No, please. Please, no. Please, not that again. Please, no. I like men. W music, thank you. I was just joking, that isn't mild. Exactly. That's like deep suffering. I love how Beans has just become like a community disliked song at this point. Gonna go. I got 110 tier 5 spiders in, no drops, unlucky. Take me out. Take you out. Oh, sorry, sorry, my bad. The good song? It is a great song. I did not associate that with the song for a second there. Bro almost banned you. Why would I ban Eclipse? Timeout? Nah. Nah. I know Eclipse. It's fine. Don't forget to feed the kids. No tomatoes, potatoes, or rice. Yep. When you come back, they might be big and strong and healthy. Maybe. I'll try and make sure none of them melt. Don't worry. I'll try and make sure none of them melt. I mean, if 1 or 2 disappear, then that's my bad. Meow, 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 meow. Give me a second. But I mean, you know, that like it's hard to provide for a family of 60 in this economy. So, can we ban Axo from redeeming push-ups? I don't know. I'll see how it feels. I'll see how it feels. I mean, it should be fine. It feels not good. It feels not good. it feels not good. Not good at all. Oh, it's a great stretch. When me and Shana followed you? Hell yeah. That was quite a while ago now, no? That feels not great. I'll admit. Because I consistently forget to return my, camera to its normal spot. Surely I'll be able to get a halberd soon, right? Muse? No? The current song? The... The... The current one? No! No, this is in fact not. I think I'm one of... You have been around for a while, yeah. It is Måneskin, yeah. Am I banned from redeeming push-ups or no? Not just you, don't worry. That is to everyone. Why is Twitch not linking properly on Discord? I don't know. Probably look it up on YouTube or something. Because I don't really know. Description, not Discord. Oh. It might have fucked up. It might have potentially said no. In that case, let me check. Power by Ren. 1 second. Let me just double check my stream. Discord. No, it links. Yeah, no, it links. It links to my Discord. It links. It seems to link fine. Hopbrox, thank you for the follow. Wait, yeah. It seems to link properly. Honestly, what? The large influx of talismans over the last couple days has genuinely brought damage up so high. Like, we're genuinely got a lot more damage right now. Also, when the hell did I hit Rev 8? I don't remember when I hit it. I have got Rev 8 though at some point. Like I don't know when I got Rev 8 though. Like it just kind of happened. 400k per hit is insane. That's only because of Reaper armor. It would not even be close to that if I wasn't using Reaper. So, I mean, what? The actual damage is closer to like 100k. Maybe 140. If I'm actually using a damage pet. But most of it's in the Reaper. Hey, 8.3 seconds. New PB. New PB. Let's go. I don't think I'll need to bother. I was considering saving for a halberd, but I don't think I'm gonna need to bother anymore. There we go. There we go. I should be fine. Although it's like what? No, not having a halberd or being ahead of where I was expecting to be does cause its own problem, I guess. Because I don't have the money. I'm not gonna have the money to buy all the stuff that I want for tier 5 immediately, which kinda sucks. How do you get view model on Odin? It requires an add-on called Odin Animations. You on plus plus? No, I'm not. I'm not plus plus. It ran out. Did you try Windcraft? I have. I have at least one max level profile on Windcraft. I think it's a warrior. I know I have a max level warrior. Pretty sure I have some other high level accounts or a couple of other high level profiles. How do I get it? I don't know. I know it's on his GitHub. I don't know whether else it is, or whether it's on Modrinth now. But Odin Animations is on GitHub. Hold on, let me pull a new PB on the next boss. Let me pull a new PB on the next boss. Hold on. I can absolutely pull a new PB. Does it work like any other mod? Yes. You just put it in the mod folder. You know, Windcraft's a good game. It's fun. I mean, I still prefer Skyblock, but it's fun. Fell for the oldest scam in the book. What did you do? Which one of them? Which one? There's a lot of things that would be considered the oldest scam in the book in Skyblock, let's be real here. Unfortunately. .1 seconds. Let's go. New PB. New PB. New PB. New PB. New PB. Let's go. Sub 5 next. I mean, sure as hell not happening on this boss, but it's very doable. How are we looking on attack speed as well? 59. Damn! That means I'm just about max attack speed. Huge. Dungeonized term swapped out for spiritual, and he wanted a bit off my stuff as a loan. GG. How do you do 6-second clears? Reaper hard carries. Reaper armor hard carries. What is max attack speed? For melee, it's 83. Oh, no, 82, sorry. With melee, it's 82. Tick threshold before 82? Not sure. Actually. Yeah, no, not really that much more I can do for faster boss times, right? I guess I can make my helmet ancient, but eh. It's a lot of effort. I could also put gemstones on it. Stars? Oh yeah, right, I forgot about stars. Yeah, I should do that at some point. I should do that. Depending on how much time I have left. If I have time left after getting my talismans on the rift, I could always look to getting Kata 20. So I can buy essence. Start. You're gonna use primordial. So this is primordial. This is indeed primordial. But yeah, primordial is my next armor set because tarantula. I've been slowly working on getting a set of tarantula armor to some kills in the background. Been slowly getting it up there. Lost my Femento armor and primordial armor, helmet or wooden. I would say for most slayers, I would say primordial. Is it normal to go like 2 hours no drop from Rev? How many bosses have you done? Could you do squats with your chair over your head? I could. Give me a second on the death count. It hasn't changed in... How long has it been chat? A week? Almost? Around 200 or so. That's not... Yeah, honestly. It's a little unlucky. But I wouldn't say 200 with no drops is particularly uncommon. Squats just turned to the any exercise redeem. Could you do squats with chair over your head? That that sounds like a squat to me. I don't know, man. That still sounds like a squat to me. Wrist stress, though? What do you mean? I don't have to use two hands. I've got to use my hands. Honestly, I'm actually genuinely surprised that I've even gotten a drop from Revs yet. I didn't think I'd get one. I thought we'd be going a lot longer with getting a drop, because obviously I have like no magical power. Magic fine, sorry. I ain't got shit. Yes. 16 minutes now, gotta leave. Okay, that's purely because of the shard that I dropped. Not the shard, that's purely because of the scythe blade that I dropped, I can't lie. That is 100% just luck. Complete RNG. I was not expecting to get a scythe. I mean, that being said, if I were to change this to instant buy, then it is actually pretty decent. But I leave it on instant sell. Because most of the time I do end up just insta-selling stuff. Because I need the money too bad. Although that being said, like, what, we don't have any talismans to upgrade. I don't really have any more attributes to upgrade. Like, I already got I don't really have any actual upgrades to make yet anymore. We got a good bit of time left before I have any genuine stuff to do. Taking on my own side's hyperion, but I had like more than enough money and net worth, and hype is useless for me right now. I mean, fair. Like 500 bucks, I've dropped 1 scythe blade and 2 maggots. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Windpipe or clean? Wimp. We don't do clean hypes. What's the point in a clean hype? That is a sword that you put on your mantelpiece and forget about. And all my networks from Spider because I need to get money since my hype. Spider's good. Do you consider powder chest mining to hype? I would not do it myself. No. Because that just kind of doesn't really go against, or doesn't go with any of my content. That's actually good. I know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It'll realistically, like, from now on, it'll just kind of start going up a lot faster as well. Because I've done all the dumb prep work, like for example, the attributes which cost a lot of money. How much money can peak mining make? I have no idea. Should I? You should. Eclipse, you should, yeah. Go for it. I mean, what? What? Hell no. I mean, what ping is that with as well? Out of interest, what kind of ping is that with? Because if there's a single thing that I know about mining is that it's a tiny bit ping dependent. And make 55? That's not too bad at all. 85 mil an hour if you have good ping. Is that consistent 85 mil an hour or shaft reliant? Or reliant on good shafts? Loki, I'm attracted to a giant sword. Huh? Sorry? Are you a magnet? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't say that. No, 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 no. I feel like if I've already timed them out, I feel like if I've already deleted the message or timed them out, Johnny, you probably don't need to do it again. But that being said, yeah, don't say that. It's funny though. You know, you're right. What? Well, I'm not gonna say it again, am I? Well, I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm a magnet. You know what? That's fair. Is it a lie? Don't fucking say that, man. It's weird. That's just weird. That's just weird. That's just weird. Too far. Too far. What does magnet make weird? Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with what's in YouTube chat. Isn't Spider better for money? Yeah, but I don't have the gear to do Spider without the fear of death yet. Tarantula is really good for money. But I'm scared of dying, so. I'm terrified of it. So, until I have realistically probably a... You still put RNG meters silk? Yes, yes. Honestly, until I have, I'm gonna say a Sting and Primordial with decent kills on it, I'm not going anywhere near tier 5s. Hey man, hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty damn well, Cosmic Jack. How you doing? Terra tier 4 whilst tier 2 Arachne is good? Probably. I'm honestly haven't done it myself yet. I haven't done that at all. What setup you got? Right now, 3/4 Reaper. Well, I guess full Reaper. With Primordial Helmet, Reaper Falchion, and Legendary T-Rex. As I don't have enough defense to make Ankylosaurus worth using. I got one in my bag. I got one in the pack. He's chilling. He's chilling. Just not actually worth using yet. There's like 0 end lag on the stream. Okay, well never mind. There usually is. There's usually at least a little bit. So I guess just a W day. But was how are you doing? I was good. That you have a name. You have a name, sir. You have a name. And saying it is hard. Yo, HoopXOX with the prime. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Goddamn. Did you just try and start to thunder me? How dare you? I didn't think the boss was that long. I should get a weirder tuber. Yo, Gridline, how you doing? And Nil, what's good, what's good? How are you doing too? Thank you very much for the follow. I mean, what? I should be able to get the money for full Primordial pretty quickly. Or for the other 3 pieces of Primordial quickly. The issue is the Sting. That's the expensive boy. That's the expensive one. It'll take a decent chunk of change to get my hands on. I mean, what? Using Rift to get some of that money might not be a bad idea. Like, using Vamp to get some of that might not be a bad idea, per se. But then, see, the issue with Vampire is that I can't really make any money from it. That's kind of the problem with Vamp, is that I just... Do you not lose money with base tier 5 rev drops? Not if you've got enough magic find, you eventually gain money with it. Smash my head into my keyboard, you know? Fair enough. It's a good method. It's a great method, in fact. But yeah, eventually you make money. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like, what? I can't really make money off Vamp is the problem. I can make money off of the 1 books. But I can't make money off of stuff like Vampire Dentist Relic, which is a problem. I'd have to spend time running a shit ton of Bacte during the token stream in order to actually be able to use Vamp for any form of coins, which would cause a problem. 32 mil now from Minor Zombie Shards. W. Does Twitch pay the same for Prime subs? They do. A Prime sub is just a tier 1, except you don't pay for it. What text pack is that? It is one called Fat Prism Frosted, and a combination of a bunch of different Lucy packs. Kind of shoved it together. Because as different aspect of different packs that I like. I have used all my tokens. I have indeed used all of my tokens. They are... I'm trying to earn 1 more because, well... Revs. Well, because I want to get Rift Talismans. And as for how to get so many people in the streams, I make YouTube videos. The YouTube videos do pretty well. People join the streams to keep up with the series, I guess. I've also been streaming on stuff like Twitch for quite a while. And got growth on Twitch via being one of the highest ranks on Blaze Slayer. Actually, no, that's not true. I wasn't when I first started, to be fair. It was just good luck, I'd say, is the best part. Yo, Marcelo, how we doing? Can't do Twitch because no one ever joins. Well, no, that's kind of how streaming goes at the beginning. No one joins, and then eventually some people do join. A good 20 hours and had 2 views. Yeah, that's basically nothing. You can't just go live and expect people to be there. Like it takes some time. Unless you get lucky. I mean, what? I got fairly lucky with my start because I started at a good time. I started at the time when 4chan got banned and kind of took his place as the unhinged creator, which got quite a pretty decent start. But realistically, main thing when it comes to gaining viewers on Twitch, if you are only streaming on Twitch and you're not making videos, you're not doing anything, you're not trying to bring people into you're not trying to do other stuff. 4chan, what? Don't worry about it. What was I gonna say? If you're not trying to do anything else to bring people into your streams from other places, whether that's YouTube Shorts, whether that's TikTok, whether that's full, like, long-form content, then best way to grow and gain anything on Twitch is going to be raiding larger creators consistently. Being in the community of larger creators. You know, maybe they raid you back one day. And then from that point, that's up to you. That's up to you whether you can. That's up to you whether you can keep those viewers or not. If you're an entertaining streamer, people will stay. If you're not, they leave. That's about the long and short of it. Just got lucky by meeting Short and a few others, and then joined the Twitch team. The Twitch was great. Why did I get timed out? I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Hey, okay, so I would really appreciate it if you don't say, I like X Chatter's long meat. Like, when talking about me. Right? It's like saying, Fire, you like X Chatter's long meat. I really would appreciate it if you don't say that. That's just fucking weird. That's just weird. Alright? Especially if you don't know the age of those chatters. I will keep the truth to myself. Hey, man. It's not the truth. I've said I don't want you to say that, right? So don't keep saying it's the truth. You do not know their age. You could be talking about a child. That's not funny. That's not rage bait. You could be talking about a child. And that is too far. That is beyond the point. That's just simply too far. Alright, this is the point where you say sorry, and like, where you just say sorry, and don't try and say anything like, oh, I'll keep the truth to myself. Because, no. That's a no. That's a no-go. Got it? 10 the other day throughout the whole stream? That's pretty damn good. W mans. How are you hitting the boss without even looking at it? A lot of practice. Also, you just got, I mean, what? The boss pretty much follows the same pattern. Like, if I'm walking in a circle around the boss, then I just need to track where I'm assuming the boss would be. Don't remember you having a bouquet of lies? I got it in the first episode. Do I buy Renown next or get to 1k MP? 1000 MP. Yo, the godly llama? Was good, was good. For Spider Slayer, I would still say the MP. I personally would still say the MP. What's your plan for revs? Just grind it out to Rev 9, pretty much. Not much more. I'm only doing revs because I want token from it. And revs is the fastest to get to level 9. So there you're going to do for the majority of your coins. Tarantula. Finished streaming, so I'm here now. Well, hello, hello. So, max all slayers? I mean, just only... Rev's the only one that's going to get maxed. Actually, Rev and Tarantula are the only two that will get maxed. None of the others really matter. Sven 9, I won't. There's no good reason for me to do Sven. Is tier 5 spider that good? Yep. But yeah, there's literally no good reason for me to do Sven. It just doesn't make enough money to be worth it. But it'd be funny. But there's no point to it. It would literally just be a waste of time. I don't know, within 40 minutes because of RNG? GG. Tried Sven for 5 minutes and then... real. But yeah, like what? Sven on this profile is just a straight waste of time. In fact, we're at a point in the game where Sven doesn't actually do anything for you. Quite frankly, as soon as you've got Sven level 6 for Auto Slayer, you never need to do Sven again. Unless you want the match, unless you want the unless you want the skyblock XP from it, you actually never need to do Sven again after level 6. How much are you gonna make from Spider? Probably the rest, probably like 500 or so mil. Overflux is pretty useful. Not really. There's no content in the game that you actually need an overflux for anymore. Is J-Hook even a miner? I can't remember whether he is still a miner or not. But my point still stands. You don't know that. You're not. The fact that you have to ask that means that you're not aware of whether they are or whether they're not. And knowing full well that I am not means you don't go there. I'm in per hour. Honestly, I don't know. I'd be pretty happy with like 25, 30 mil. To use mana for refrigerate while doing early manslayer. Easiest way to use mana for refrigerate while doing early manslayer. Yeah, but you still get all that mana up. You still get all that refrigerate up anyway, even just by using your abilities. I'll be honest. I personally find overflux to just be a waste of money now. I just don't think there's anything strong enough that requires it. SOS Flare is better. No, it's not. No, it is not. You're wrong. SOS Flare has its places where it's better, but it's not better for healing. SOS Flare is for mana regen. Mana regen and ferocity is what SOS Flare does. SOS Flare also requires Blaze 7, though, so. Or Blaze 8. It's one of the two. I think it's Blaze 7. equipment argument to use more healing. With attributes, I don't think there is. With the addition of attributes, I really don't think there is. Can I go to the Odin animations page? It's just in Odin. I don't have it myself, but it's literally just in Odin. Where are you using an SOS for Blaze Slayer? You're not using an SOS for Blaze Slayer? SOS is used for mana regen? You use an SOS flare for fishing and Kudra? Entire server, there's quite a few places that are apparently pretty unplayable. You gonna sell everything to buy the hype? Probably. Odds are yes. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there, usually. Yo, Slim Smiley, how we doing? Was good. Oh, wait. SOS Flare is also used for E-Man to get more ferocity. I forgot that one. It is also used for, it's also used for Enderman Slayer for more ferocity. And I think that's about it. I think that's about all the places that it's best in slot for. Definitely just got a nuke dropped on my head. Kind of hurt, I'll admit. Shook it off, though, like it's nothing. Built like that. How's the grind? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I hit Rev 8 at some point. I don't know when. But I did get it. Just kind of happened. And Medju, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? Is SOS Flare the term of Blaze? Yeah, pretty much. Except term is actually good. SOS Flare is also not the to craft SOS Flare you need Wilson's engineering plans, which is in fact not the best drop from Blaze. It's in fact one of the cheapest ones. Is there a use for werewolf armor? Probably. Still no warden? Yep, he fell off. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Is Rev 9 worth of a money farming? Depends on how many kills per hour you have and how much magic find you have. Anything special for the sub goal? Nope. I honestly, the sub goal is pretty much just permanently set at 10. I've never actually properly turned it on. Going to mining as a first skill. Holy, this is taking long. Yeah, farming is a significantly better first skill. I'll be honest. Second rarest, including die? It is, yeah. Doesn't mean it's good, though. I also don't think Judgment Core is the second rarest drop from E-Man. Pretty sure that, Endstone Idol is more rare. What else is... I think there's a couple of other things that are more rare from E-Man as well. Judgment isn't the... It's like fourth, yeah. So, no. SOS Flare is... I don't know, it's not. SOS Flare is not the Terminator of Blaze. In any way, shape, or form. Except for the fact that it's the level 7 drop. No, so's high class. So, yeah, no. In no way, shape, or form is it the Terminator of Blaze. Enchantment Rune is more rare? Real? Was good bacon? Is it worth Toxic Arrow Blaze Slayer if I go for profit? Yes. Well, Twilight, not Toxic. So yeah, actually, in no way is SOS the Terminator of Blaze. Terminator is good. Judgment Core is actually reasonably expensive, and Judgment Core's. It is more rare, but you know, what is the term of Blaze? It doesn't have one. That's why Blaze is so good for money. It doesn't have one. Blaze doesn't have a big drop. That's what makes the Slayer so good. It's not relying on a single item. Archfiend? Not really. Archfiend isn't expensive enough. Blaze Slayer does not rely on a single item. It is unique in that sense. Yo, Joanne, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I can solo tier 3 without cheese spot. Now, what do I do for tier 4? The same thing. How does Primordial help with spawning? It doesn't have any crazy wisdom stats. How do you get 2 kills per spider spawn? You don't. That's due to a fun little bug. If you have a mini boss spawn, if you have a mini boss spawned at the end of your boss, I can't survive tier 4. Get more true defense. You better drop Warden or I'm leaving. You might be leaving. That's cool. Blaze has nothing. That's why Blaze is so good for money. Simply because it isn't, as I said, it's not reliant on one item. It has like 160 true defense. Might be a skill issue, I can't lie. Have you ever dropped Phoenix? I have. I've got 6 of them, I believe. Yeah, 6. One legendary from Enderman Slayer, 1 legendary from Dungeons, and the other 4 epics, all from Enderman Slayer. I have still not. I never dropped a Phoenix from Blaze. Don't question it. Just accept it. Damn, 5 Phoenixes? You are terrible at maths. You are horrifically bad at maths. With Crimson, like what tier? Burning tier Crimson and about 1200 MP Atom Split. Either Enderman Pet or Ender Dragon Pet. I don't think I heard you right. I got 1 legendary from Enderman Slayer. I got 1 legendary from Dungeons. And I got 4 epics from Enderman Slayer. This does not add up to 5. Is Relic necessary? Necessary? No. Will it make your life infinitely easier? Yes. Strongly recommended. Necessary? No. Give me something to do right now. It doesn't have to be skyblock. Go on a 10k run. Have fun. Do you want to come to my birthday party? Chad, how do I politely decline? Yo, can someone chat GPT that for me? Can someone chat GPT how to politely decline an invitation? Say that I don't think chat GPT told you to do that. I don't think chat GPT said that. I'll be honest. Just say yes. I don't think ChatGPT said that either. What mouse do you live? Oh, do you have? Razer. Razer Viper V2. I think. Or is it a V3? Oh no, it's a Razer Viper Ultimate. My bad. That's on me. My bad. Got to make it. Got a prior commitment. I can't move. I hope you have the most amazing time. Let's celebrate together soon. Yeah, that one. Do you play things off stream or in stream? Other things off stream or in stream? Honestly, not really. From time, like if I have the time, every once in a while I'll play a different game. Sometimes I'll log on to Titanfall or something. But I don't usually have the time. So I'm recommending it. I mean, I like it. It's a good mouse. I've had it for years. I mean, I have a few others. I've got a HyperX Pulsefire Haste, which I got 3 years ago, and the scroll wheel's broken on it, so it's all right. I've got my baby G502 Lightspeed. I fucking love this mouse so much. I forgot to charge it though, so. Did you get hail earlier? I don't know. I haven't looked out my window. Just don't tell me to P rank and encore. Go through all the encores in Brutal as fast as you can. My Pulsefire Haste 2 has lasted longer. Mine, like, barely my scroll wheel just died so quickly. If I'm not forced to do Slayers, what would be some good reasons to do Rev and Spider? Rev, honestly, I couldn't tell you. Spider makes good money. Has the best in slot belt in the game, Primordial. That's about it. I don't think there's really any other good reason to do Spider. I haven't beaten on game on Brutal throwing. Three days grace? No way. What? Best in slot gauntlet is... There isn't a best in slot gauntlet. Manticore and Magmalord are basically the same. And then for Blaze Slayer, you use Demon Slayer. Rev for Warden and... Oh yeah, right. Wand of Atonement in Rev. Warden, Warden exists. Warden exists. Like, it's not that deep. I don't think chat questions for the British streamer as something as simple as the weather could tell your city. Well, yeah, that's why I said I didn't look out my window. That's why I say I haven't looked out my window today. But I mean, Warden exists. It has uses. It's not got that many. It's a Warden is a helmet of all time. That's for sure. It's a helmet of all time. Weather where I am, and it'll be the same across 3 states in my country. You lucky shit. Yeah, the UK is so easy to... even accent can say which city you grew up through, which is scary. So, fun story. You're never figuring out where I'm from through my accent. Because it does not match where I live or where I grew up at all. Yo, Red Elixir, what's good? How are we doing? Hi. Am I located in the USA? Absolutely. 100. I am a pure-blooded Alabama moonshine drinking American, clearly. I haven't tried to and wasn't going to. Which country are you from? England. I grew up in London, by the way. There is no shot. Ain't no way. Nah, no shot. So, we listed the alloy and the AH. W. Sold. Fire is Australian. So, funny thing is I have actually had people think I'm Australian before. Which I don't really understand. I don't really understand that one. It's obvious. I feel like you're lying. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. I'm a little skeptical. Just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit skeptical. I was sure that you're from the US. No, you weren't. No, you were not. There is no way anyone can hear me and think, yeah, that guy's from the US. That guy's from the US. That guy's clearly American. What time is it in Australia? Like 6 a.m. No, it's not. 2:43 a.m. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's what I said. You know? That's exactly what I said. We used to be in the same class. Want proof? Yes? But I don't believe you. Answer the question, you ego it. Wait, what? Wait, you answered what question? Wait, what question was it? Haven't been here in a while? I'm doing pretty damn good. How are you? So it's 2:43 a.m. for you. Yeah. Absolutely. It is indeed 2:43 a.m. Yep. Mm-hmm. 100%. 100%. You gotta trust me. Market manipulated price from 6 mil all the way down to 90 and tried to scam us. GG. W, mans. Hey, W for not falling for a scam, though. It's 2:44 a.m. Yeah, well, a minute had gone past. Yeah. Look, like, stream delay. It's stream delay. Stream delay. Yep. Stream delay. Fully stream delay. Trust me. Sure. Yeah. Cope. No cope. No cope. Stream delay. All stream delay. You gotta trust me. I mean, if it's not stream delay, then what else would it be? It might be one of the top... Bro, it happens every time. I swear to God. I swear to God it happens, like, every single time. I pretty much lurk in chats, and the instant that I say something, I get an ad. I exist in just purely in lurking. As soon as I ask a question. That's it. Off to ad realm. Hey, have you been looking for a new razor? How about Gillette? Either that or I start getting ads about Mandarin KFC. Well, I say Mandarin, Chinese KFC in Mandarin. And I don't know what they're saying! The chicken looks good, to be fair. The chicken does look good. Just came from watching your 3rd episode? Well, welcome into the stream. How doing? If Fire isn't Australian, then how does he know it's Monday already? Exactly. I was about to say it's not Monday. Almost said it's not. Oh, GG. I love grinding Combat 22 on Bingo. I can't say. Combat 22 on Bingo. It can't take that long. You just do clay sites, no? Just do clay site walkers, no? It is Monday. Yeah, I like. I lose track of time. Okay, I lose track of time. It's all of the. It's like the rotation of the sun and that, like how it lines up with Saturn and shit. You get me? What ISP do you have? No. $10K Glaciate Walkers? That's quite a lot, actually. Never mind. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. Yes, and certain internet service providers only provide to certain parts of the country. Not all of them provide to the entire country. Say you use Aussie broadband. Is that cannot be real. That cannot be real. That cannot be real. So your ISP is only in your region and a few others. Maybe, maybe not. It is. Oh. Bro. That is possibly the least original name that I have ever... Sorry, the least original name that I have ever seen, unironically. You should go to bed late at night. No. It's fire from India, yes. I'm half Indian, half Australian. Trust me. I live in both countries simultaneously. By saying grass a certain way. Bro, it's this is why I say absolutely nothing about, like, this is why I try and stay absolutely nothing about anything around me. That was the fastest stutter ever. It's not a stutter, I was just reading the message. You aren't from Antarctica? That might be. Thoughts on Joey's? Small. Kind of annoying. Pretty adorable. I hope that that's not a, I hope that means what I think it does. Is fire British? No, I'm Australian. You look like if an orca and a snow leopard had a child. Huh? Sorry? Also a type of rose. You treated it as the animal. They never specified which one they wanted. Eclipse, they never specified which one. They never specified the flower or the animal. They didn't specify. In my defense. They never specified. You're clearly pure-blood German. I don't think this one's true. I don't think that's true. So you're actually Australian? Yes, clearly. Can you not tell? What's the last time you played with a goon bag? With a fucking what? Eclipse, I need translator, help. What the fuck is a goon bag? What the fuck is that? This dude definitely isn't Australian. Yeah, you know what? I'm chill with that. I'm chill with that. Goon bag is questionable to the rest of the world. Goon bag is a questionable thing to say to the rest of the planet. Goon equals cheap alcohol. Yeah, but like no one else knows that, do they? You say to a Twitch chat of people where most of them aren't from Australia, oh yeah, I've been playing with a goon bag. I'm getting labeled as some kind of pervert. Like everyone in chat's gonna look at me like, oh, yeah, this guy's a pervert of some kind. I mean, Hot Crimson and Primordial Armor. I would probably get another piece of Primordial Armor like the chestplate. Or in Primordial Armor, I'd probably get another piece of Primordial like the chestplate. Because Hot Crimson doesn't have very much defense. Based on your spider model in the game. You're right. I think you might be a Martian in disguise for actually judging by your hotbar layout. What's wrong with my hotbar layout? Do you like rocks? I kind of do, yeah. I kind of like rocks. Rocks are good. Rocks are fun. Could try doing... If you're comfortable with alcohol, you could try doing a shoey. But like I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic anymore. Chad. I gave that up. I gave that up, you know? Those days are long behind me. Trust me. And trust me, those days are long gone. If you're comfortable with alcohol, alcohol is yeah, alcohol is terrible. I would never drink. I would never drink. Trust me. Trust me. Look, in my defense, I drank to get through Melody's hair, but I feel like that one's understandable. I feel like that's acceptable, you know? I feel like it's acceptable to drink to get through Melody's hair. Like, you gotta do something. Only the occasional goon bag. Trust. He's not comfortable with anything. I'm comfortable with pretty much everything. I'm not comfortable if things get too personal. I'm also not comfortable with you saying Fire likes X chatter's big meat. I'm also clearly that I don't think many people would be comfortable with that. Unless especially if you don't know who you're talking about. There's more proof you're from Australia. Real. Chat, you know what? I'm actually still pissed. I'm genuinely pissed that I didn't get to record Melody's hair. I'm still pissed that OBS didn't record it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it made an incredible segment for the video. It made one of my favorite segments of the entire video. Like, the fact that it's just a still image, in my opinion, makes it so much better. The fact that it's genuinely just a straight still image makes it so much better. Hold on. I feel the sudden need to pull this shit up. Hold up. Viewership peaked in that section, right? I hate that it did well. I really look. For real? I don't know. I'll check actually. I'll check if it did. Hold on. Where is it? That's the fucking Melody's hair section. Pigs for Endrate? Yeah, there's so many.
It's
so
shit,
dumb.
there's so many
It's so dumb.
I can just do.
Wait, I've got so many talismans that I've just been throwing. Oh, wait. Personal half. Right.
It's just a still image.
Are they sold on here still? I don't remember.
With a mouse cursor. It's just a still
yes, I'm gonna
with a
pick one of
mouse
those up.
cursor.
I'll probably sell it back later, but that's fine. Now, you might be wondering why this is just a static image. That's because OBS decided to not record
Like,
anything,
absolutely
and
none of it
instead
got recorded.
Just gets for the entire clip. Hello there. Hello, hi. Give me your hair.
Like,
want to learn the harp? I'll teach you, but I'm already a master. Wow, you mastered every song with over 90%.
like all of
I need to stop drinking. Hey,
all of the context to that entire segment is just fucking gone. There is no longer any context to any of that. Can I get the context? Yeah, Melody's hair. There is no longer any context to that. Though. Oh, there is no okay, there's no retention graph yet. I can't tell you whether it actually did peak there or not. But yeah, context was just removed by OBS. Which, in my personal opinion, kind of makes it better. You're forced to watch it blind. Is Warden Helmet better than Crimson Helmet? Depends on kind of... yes and no. Give me a second on the song. Do I need to put mobs under the pillar or something? What? Just say no. In terms of damage, yes it is. Oh. Why don't people like beans? And will push-ups be back next stream? I don't know, maybe. What is up with YouTube chat? What do you mean? Reciting the curse of Ra. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. My team is always so stupid in dungeons. They're dying to the Storm's lightning thing. Just start calling them slurs and tell them not to. Actually, just tell them not to first. If they keep doing it, then you start calling them slurs. You know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Innit? Is Primordial better than Crimson and Warden? Once again, for damage, no. I mean, that depends on what tier of Crimson Helmet. Obviously, Crimson isn't just one helmet, it's 5. I hate Party Finder? Yeah, so does everyone, don't worry. Like, Crimson is 5 different helmets. Normal Crimson. Oh, Normal Crimson's ass. Normal Crimson's terrible. And pretty much should be avoided. Fiery Crimson Helmet is the first tier that it's actually usable. Up until Fiery, it's pretty useless, I'll be honest with you. I need to make some money. I mean, I have money, but like... fruit. Well, I have a Crimson Helmet. Unlucky. Alright, that'll give me a bunch more bosses. Nice. Always be S+, and then you see like 3 Berserks with one Archer and they still die. Yep. What do you need to obtain tokens? A level 9 Slayer. When I get a Slayer to level 9, I'm allowed to trade it in. I'm allowed to trade in my ability to do that Slayer again for 1 token. Dojo? Oh boy. Have fun. Dojo sucks ass. Can you upgrade to Infernal? Do you have to die? No, you upgrade them. You upgrade through the tiers. So, you know, basic becomes hot, hot becomes burning, burning becomes fiery, fiery becomes... Show your money count. 8.2 mil plus 22 mil. Which A levels you took? I didn't do any. Really. I did physical. I've done physical courses. I have a diploma in sports science. I am a professional chef, and I'm also doing, well, not professional anymore, but classically trained chef, and I'm also doing media prosthetics, or SFX, I guess. So I don't have to salvage it? No. You just upgrade it. Fire, stop lying. No, I'm not. No lies. Quest? Shit, you right. Bro thinks he's Sanji? Nah, I ain't that good at cooking, goddamn. I am a trained chef, and I used to be professional, but I ain't that good. What's the best life profit during Aatrox? Blaze or Tarantula? To clean your PC and laptops? Nah, I don't wanna. If I send my address in chat, can you order me some McDonald's? Nope. McDonald's is expensive. Have you seen Food Wars? I have. I have been I've been trying to find a screenshot from Food Wars to use as a thumbnail, and I just can't find one that's good enough. Yo, Yellow Foxy. Thank you for the follow. How are we doing? I just have not found an image that's actually good enough or usable. Annoyingly enough, you'd think Food Wars would have a ton of them, wouldn't you? You'd think Food Wars would have a bunch of them. Why don't you do the blacksmith guy from Dr. Stone? Could you send me, or send me a... First time seeing a UK... Oh, I'm not from... I'm very clearly Australian. You've just got to trust that, you know? You've just got to trust that. E-Man over Aatrox, so can you send everyone away from E-Man over Aatrox? I wish I could do that. That'd make life so much easier. Well, minions I should be using for income. I mean, what? I don't know which ones are the best for income anymore, to be fair. That aren't, like, extremely expensive. Like, the only setups I know are the ridiculously high price ones, like Tarantula. Because obviously slime isn't amazing anymore. I'm pretty sure wheat's decent now. I sent it you, bet. If I remember right. Is pumpkin actually that good? I don't have a clue. I have about 600 mil spend? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to think of a cheaper one. Banger. Actual banger. Might use that. I might use that. That is a banger. What sword is best for starting Blaze until I get daggers at Blaze 2? Anything. Basically anything, I'll be honest with you. You can use... Doesn't really matter. Whatever you normally use for combat. A 600 budget on minions? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to think of inexpensive ones. Because as I said, like... Tarantula's kind of... I don't know minions out, like, lower than Tarantula, realistically. And they're 300 mil per minion. I guess, well, Rev, but that's still expensive as all hell. RNG meter, yes, Tarantula Silk. When that take, yeah, you don't really, I mean, they don't really get paid off, to be honest with you. They don't really pay off. I'll be honest. They're kind of pointless to actually put down. Then again, I don't know how much they make per day. And to be fair. I mean, actually, no, I don't think they take that long to pay off because obviously you can level pets with them as well. So yeah, they don't take an insane amount of time to pay off, thinking about it. They need a lot of AFKing though. Good lord. Tarantula is not an offline minion. Let's see if I can outrank my old profile. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 3:09 a.m. I should go to bed. Alrighty, well, good night, good night. When we're doing Blaze on this profile, I'll probably not. I doubt I'll do Blaze on this one, I'll be honest with you. There's not much of a point. Good luck with answering Aussie questions. I got you. Don't worry, it's all good. I can use Google. Kind of new on hunting. Me and my friend want to level it up to 25. What's the most efficient way? Either ghost hunting or fusions. Fusing shards or ghost hunting is the two best ways to level it up. Other than that, glaciite walkers are pretty efficient as well. Mainly do tarantula when you can get the setup. Yes, yes. Tarantula is definitely going to be the best one of the bunch. Part 3 of Future Wars on Dr. Stone is releasing. Ooh. Oh, will you? Do you feel the Warden heart? I do not. I have no hope. I have zero hope. Zero, nothing. No hope, no nothing. I feel it slipping from my grasp already. I only have 439,000 more XP, and that does not take very long. Do you want a Crunchyroll account? I have one. I don't use it very often, but I do have one. Honestly, kind of a waste of money because the UK doesn't have great shows anyway. With premium? With premium. The UK doesn't have a lot of things I wanted anyway. Thank you for crashing the price of Wither Spectres. My bad. Yo, Gilligons? I don't know how to say your name. If I said it wrong, that is my bad. But thank you very much. I know a site which has Soul Eater. Yeah, I've been sent one that does. You mean Australia, right? I'm here on holiday. I'm here on holiday. I'm in the UK on holiday, you know. I'm in my holiday home. Yes. Like I'm here for a while. Long-term holiday. You know? What's wrong with you? I just really love torturing myself. If you couldn't tell. No! Bad kill time! Bad kill time! Bad kill time! I don't like that. I don't like that one very much at all, actually. Are you gonna do Vamp? Probably not. I can't really earn any money from Vamp, unfortunately. What's the youngest someone thought you were? 16. Do deaths in the rifts count? I don't believe so. I don't think they go on the counter. You just run out of time. You know I did 1.4 billion in pelts. They are like an all-time high each item. W. LF Hyperion. Soon. Vamp is definitely the funniest slayer. Vamp's a pretty good slayer, but there's no point. There's not really any point to me doing it because I can't really earn any money off of it. Even if I unlock Vampire, I just can't earn money off of it, so without dropping the 1. And that's just not worth it. And say if it's a skill issue for tier 4 Blaze. Not really. You should watch Fire Force, the sequel to Soul Eater. I just finished it 2 days ago. Joke's on you. I have. We need to edit my... Go edit, sir. Go edit. 14 bucks into Rev 7, watching your stream? GG. You should get a hype so you don't die during the Slayers. You right. But yeah, honestly, if I could make money... If I could make money off Vamp, I probably would do it. To be fair. Like, I would have probably unlocked it with one of the first tokens. Once again, it all just comes down back to the fact of making coins. And the Vamp just doesn't do that for me. I mean, what? Vampire Dentist Relic is one of the main drops from Vamp, and I can't even use it. Please? Please what? Farm with other people. Yeah, but like, I can't use one of the main drops. After like 40 hours in the rift. Yeah, but I can't use one of the main drops though. Vampire Dentist Relic, one of the expensive drops that gives you a good amount of money, I can't use. I can't make money off of that drop. So it doesn't really help me. Simply because there's no... Why? Because the Vampire Dentist Relic, to be able to transfer it into the normal world, you need a load of Bacte bits and a load of Bacte, a load of what's his name? I don't know, whoever the guy is. I can't remember. And a load of Cruxes. What was your third token again? It was dungeons. Farm vamps for then. Okay, that's just way too slow. Bacte, Leech, and Crux, yeah. Why Rev? So I can go into the Rift. I want to get the talismans from the Rift, except for Tiny Dancer. I don't care enough about that one. But I want to get the talismans from the Rift. And I need another token. So I might as well grab Rev 9 while I'm at it. Well, but yeah, in order to earn a token, I need to do in order to earn a token, I gotta get a Slayer to level 9. Kill to summon is really good for the moats, yeah. But it costs moats to summon the boss. So the point stands still that it doesn't make that many moats. What's your equipment right now? Balloon Snake, David's Cloak, and then just Arachne pieces for the rest of it. I haven't bought good equipment yet. Mostly because I'll be using full Vanquished equipment. No, I won't. I'm probably not going to be in the Nether. Never mind. Where you do 1 damage and a hit. Nah, I'm good, actually. Last heavy weight you've ever been? 65 kilos, maybe, was, I think, the heaviest I've ever been. Then I'll have a video on Vampire, but it'll be out in 3 to 5 business days. Got it. Why don't you just drop a Matchodite? You right. You right, you right. Hey, I mean, at least I'll have a couple items to get. No, the least heavy? Oh, sorry, least heavy. Probably when I was born. 6 pounds. I would assume. How tall are you? 6'5". Yep, 6'5", 6'5". 6 stone when born. No, not 6 stone. No, 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 no. No, 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 not 6 stone. Jesus Christ, I'd feel for my mother if I was. Good lord. That would be, yeah, 6'5". You're 5'6". No, no, I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5". Yeah, 6'5". Ginormous. Smallest height you've ever been. I have no idea. I do not know. I wasn't told. $6'5" and 65 kilos. Yes, yes. Yep. 6'5" on my money. Stand on my money. I'm 4'11". What? Tell the truth. You're a good boy. Remember that. I am telling the truth. I am telling the truth, though. Wouldn't one-shotting the boss be quicker? Yeah, I mean, it probably would. I can't really do that, but it probably would. Have you watched season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen? I have not. I haven't even watched season 2. Oh no, I have watched season 2. I have not watched season 3. But hair is adding a foot of height. I don't think I have that much hair. What did you eat today? I haven't. I in fact haven't. Should probably do that at some point. It's fine. It's fine. It's only 20 past 6 in the evening. It's fine. It's barely late. When reaction content, but I don't want to do reaction content. There's no fun in reaction content. No, it's 3 a.m. Remember. No. Once again, I'm on holiday in the UK right now. GW Woodenheart. W mans. Let's go. Stream a cooking session. I don't wanna. I wanna just sit and eat my food that I might cook. A heart? Yeah, they got a heart. W to you. Only be done whilst eating on a long stream. See, the thing is, I don't really do long streams because of editing. I don't got the time. Which, admittedly, that's my own fault for basically making such a quick upload schedule. I'm going on a school trip to Washington tomorrow. Am I getting nukes? Probably not. Insane drop. Fire core. I don't think I dropped that. I could be wrong. How much is the one hunt nowadays? I think it's like, what, 75, 80 mil? Do you study/work? I study. $86. I was wrong. It's more expensive than I thought it was. Damn, okay. That's pretty good. 86. I thought it was still like 70 something. How many? Okay. Sure. Is my Mexican friend getting let through the border? Take wire cutters. Teach us how to make bread. Water, yeast, flour, mix, leave, bake. Bread. That's just weird. That's just weird. I think you need to learn the difference between funny and just weird. Because it is admittedly a fine line. Really need to get my term unlocked, but everyone's doing E-Man, so it'll be slow and laggy. Yeah. I meant stick, not stink. That doesn't make it less weird. That's still weird. That's still weird, dude. That's still weird. Oh, red drop fires Pina. Still weird. Still an odd comment to make. I do not know you. You know, it's a little bit different with my friends, like it's a little different with my friends. What mod do you use to get rid of the kill animations? I know Sky Hanny is the damage numbers. Kill animations, I have no idea. If you drop it, I'll stop procrastinating. 1 minute. Which hunt makes the most money now, Burning Souls? Foul flesh. If I drop a foul flesh on this boss, then yep. If I'm reckoning I'm gonna try and drop a foul flesh. I'm gonna go for a foul flesh this one. You know. I'm really hoping for a foul flesh. And I think it's doable. There's zero chance. I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance, you know. What are your item customization? Give me a second. Oh, no way. I got foul flesh. Who could have seen that coming? That's crazy. That's actually insane. That's genuinely crazy. I'm probably going to, like, actually get a warden. Oh, so you lied to us. Oh, so you lied to us. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, see ya. Good luck. Good luck with your stuff. Bro thinks he's... Am I going to get banned now? No. How many calls people drop on average? 2 to 3. I'd say 2 to 3 is average. What did he say? Oh, brain. Never mind. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're not banned. They're timed out. They time themselves out. You're just doing golden ghoul shards? I mean, yeah, I'm doing it to make the money back from Rev, so I'm not actively losing money. But I need to get Rev 9 for to earn a token, so I can go to the Rift and get the Rift talismans. What money-making method did you do before Slayers? I did like a little bit of chill hunting before, just to get my first like 50 or so million coins. And then went straight into Slayer. Basically just went straight in. What mod do you have that stops your camera from shaking? Apparently that's just a base Minecraft feature now. I use something called Better Hurt Cam though. Plan to make money for the hype? That would be Tarantula. Can't wait to see you do Tiny Dancer. Might not do that one. Might leave Tiny Dancer alone. You know, not sure if I want to put myself through that. Turn off view bobbing. That's a different setting. View bobbing and no hurt cam are 2 different settings. I'm 30 mil now, but it's so boring. Invisibugs. I also find Invisibugs boring. They make good money, but yeah, they're boring. Tiny Dancer is fun. Oh hell no. You're lying. Only get me 5 more magic find. Yeah, that's pretty good. Renowned gives more magic find the higher your base magic find is. So as you gain more magic find, Renowned will also give you more. Renowned will get better the more magic find you have. How's your bot? That is Sky Honey, and it's called Damage Indicator. Moves the damage down to the down under the head to the feet. Makes it a little easier to see for me. Tip: buy a Hyperion. Thank you. Good tip. Good tip. I'll use that tip at some point. So just have Altwise 5 fabled. Altwise 5 does absolutely nothing for a Bouquet of Lies. I would probably put Swarm on it. And then I think it's fabled. Or it could be Withered actually. Enable hurt cam and put the multiplier to 10. No, thank you. But yeah, Altwise doesn't do anything, seeing as it's not a seeing as it doesn't use mana. When kind 5? Oh, you right, you right. Right. What combat level are you? 20... Oh no, exactly 30. Huge. 5 more levels until I can use Scorching. That'll be nice. It's called Damage Tilt. Got it. Thank you. I'll be able to tell that to people now. Much appreciated. Is it worth it to buy Final Destination with many kills on it? I would say yes. I mean, it's more. It is a good bit more money, but I'd say yeah. I mean, it means that you don't have to spend the time grinding the kills out. Depends on you. Isn't Bloody better than Scorching? I need attack speed. I care more for attack speed than pure damage. And Bloody would not give me enough. Especially since I'm running Ancient on this series, not Renowned. I don't want to spend the money on Renowned. Renowned is expensive. Crochet Tiger Plushie gives you 30. Crochet gives me 30 attack speed. Burning Soul Shards give me 10. That is 40. Bloody also gives, is it 10 or 15? 10. Okay, that's 50. And then nothing else gives me bonus attack speed. So I'd be stuck at 50 bonus attack speed. It gives 35. Okay, I'll be stuck at 55 bonus attack speed. Which is how much? 30. That's almost 30 attack speed under the under cap. Tunings. Not worth using tunings for attack speed. Does Rev even make money? With hunting, yes, and without hunting, if you have high magic find and good kills per hour, then yes, Rev does make money. Otherwise, not really. Dirty Reforge is decent. That's a fair point. Fabled is better, but that's a fair point. Scorching should still be more DPS than Bloody, though. No more MB. No more. Was good, Elliot? How we doing? And Rise is good. How are you doing? What's the wood sword? It is a sword of bad health. How you doing today? I am doing excellent, thank you. How are you? Oh, wait a minute. Could this be a new PB? Could this be a new PB? 6.9 seconds. It's not. I hoped. Hey, it could have been close. Close. It could have been a new PB. It was close. It was close. What does it do? Gives strength based on your health up to 100%. Up to 100 strength. So, provided your full health, it gives you 100 strength. It costs a little bit of health to use. Chat, I still find it amusing that, despite being on a hardcore profile, I'm using 2 items in my hotbar cost health to use. It's like, the last profile type you should realistically be using health on. Health-based items on. What reforge should I get for crit damage? Wait, crit damage? Silky. Also, the nether lobbies are a pain now because of all the people doing Spider. Real. Lifeline the revs. I will pass. Lifeline's also just not good anymore. Weirder requires Vamp 4. I don't think I'll be able to, I don't think I'll have the time to get... I mean, I will have the time to get Vamp 4, because as soon as I unlock Vamp, that's fine. The end lobbies are dying right now? Yeah. 10 TPS while doing Blaze. I still wish that they just split the nether into multiple archipelagos. I think that'd be so much better. I think splitting the nether into little islands would be so much better. To be honest with you. Than having it as one giant island. It's cool. The idea is cool. But, like, it's just too big. Just remove the spiders. The spiders aren't the problem. The problem are the mini bosses. Made like 40, 50 million. Oh, sorry, 50, 65 million now. GG. I mean, I agree. I don't think spiders should be in the Nether, but they would need to, in order to remove them from the Nether. I don't know what it is that's meant to buff me there, but whatever. In order to actually remove spiders from the Nether, though, they would need to add a spot into the spider's den. Which I think they should do anyway. I don't think Nether should be the best spot place for two different Slayers. I think it should only be for Blaze. But specifically, Magma Boss and Ragnarok are the two mobs in the Crimson Isles responsible for the lag. They're the two mobs that are actually responsible for the for all the lag. This is a long boss because it started doing spin moves on me. It's all good. Hub then, there's zombies and wolves. Okay, but the hub isn't the best place to do wolves, is it? You can do wolves in the hub, but it's not the best spot. There's better places. Ashfang as well. Ashfang doesn't really matter because no one ever does it. 51 Midas or Giant? Giant. Alright, you gotta go. And then it's new PB time, chat. It's new PB time. It's time to pull a new PB. I've already missed the new PB. It's okay. I've already missed it. It's okay. It's okay. Oh well. God damn it. There was an attempt. An attempt was made. Should I go on Twitch instead of here? Twitch has background music, so up to you. Twitch also has much longer ads. They're completely unskippable. Which makes it less enjoyable, I guess. Twitch is a bit annoying. The background music makes things nice, though. The background music makes things very nice. We get points, though. You do get points. You can make me do dumb shit. That is definitely an upside. Alright, come on. DPS, 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 DPS. 6.1. So close to a new PB. I just gotta get under 6. Under 6, and then that's a new PB. Background music is everything? On God. Twitch ads suck so much. They do. I despise Twitch's ads. They make things significantly less enjoyable. Made a good bit of money today, actually, come to think about it. 34 mil's not bad. Die. Sub 6, sub 6, sub 6. It got stuck, okay? It got stuck. They probably make bank through these ads. Twitch is not a profitable company. Twitch does, in fact, not make profit. It's definitely a company of all time, that's for sure. Twitch is indeed a company of all time. Did you watch Fan19 admin video? I'm pretty sure that came out during my time that I've been live. What skill is the most ping dependent? I mean, in terms of a whole skill, yeah, mining. But, like, there's also parts of combat which are far more ping dependent than mining is. Will you react to it live? Probably not. I'll probably watch it after I finish. Best layer 2 now under Aatrox. Blaze. Vamp. Vamp, yes. Vamp, I mean, they asked for a skill, though, and Vamp's not really a skill. It's a part of a skill. Getting kicked to limbo. Aatrox is hitting hard. I am farming. I don't get why Aatrox is... What Aatrox is... That can't be Aatrox. That cannot be Aatrox. How much do you need for a strong blaze setup? 16-ish billion? I mean, that's including magical power. And so it's not exactly that much. Since what? MP is probably the vast majority of that. Damn, it's still 8. I'm so slow. How much MP do you need? Like 15 or less? You'd be looking at closer to 1800. 18 to 1900, ideally. So much ferocity that I got kicked from skyblock. I miss uncapped ferocity. No, I don't, actually. I'm lying to you. I don't miss uncapped ferocity. Uncapped ferocity was fun. Uncapped ferocity was a lot of fun. Utterly busted, but a lot of fun. $1,800 is crazy. Hey, at least it's not as expensive as it used to be. Now that, well, it's crazy, chat. It is genuinely crazy to think that 1800 MP is 200 magical power under max now. Like that's actually crazy to think. Like my brain's still in the mindset that 1800 MP is basically max. That's wild. Is Legendary Lion worth it over Epic? Yes. Wait, what's its legendary one? Yes, its legendary perk is one of the main things that makes it strong in the first place. Ooh, you know what I need to get? You know what I need to get, actually? I'm pretty sure I can use this. I lied. Why don't you use Zombie Pet for damage? Because Lion does more. I'm primordial to do tier 5. Is like 10k okay? Yeah, 10k is fine. Attribute Shard, but what's your opinion on it? I think the Attribute Shard has made the game... I think the Attribute Shard rework was handled badly. Do I have to get Heart of the Forest to make a lot of money hunting? Yes. Does looting and luck affect layer drops? Nope. I think it's overall it's a good update. But good lord. It's made us way too strong. Like I like that I think it's a better system than the old system. But we are way too strong now. The new attributes have made us way too powerful. Is all. Is it 25 that I need for combo? No, it's 24. Right. Hey, at least I can run it back. Right. I never bother with the first. Please, can I? Thank you. Okay, I have 4 clicks left. Shit. What are the odds? What are the actual odds? Hey, I mean, at least we should be pretty close to, no, not even slightly. Alright. Well, not even close. GG. Not even close. It might be Jova. It might be Jova to it for us. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get that done, actually. Shame. How far away from maxing are we? Or, not maxing. Actually, yeah, how far from Rev 9? It shouldn't be that far. When the next item release? Hopefully soon? I don't know, man. Probably not soon, if we're being real. It's not that far. We're over halfway. So what? Realistically, it shouldn't be that long now, no? Realistically, it really shouldn't be that long. How are we doing on the Reaper as well? 12k kills, not bad. Not bad. 12k kills, 36 million coins earned. Sorry. 26 million coins earned. 36 million coins earned even. Not bad. I mean, still nothing better than a Scythe Blade, which is a bit of a shame. But then again, I haven't exactly killed a lot of creatures. Yeah, calling Maddox mid-boss, probably not a great idea. Probably pretty bad, actually. Right. I think that's about all I kind of need to do this stream. I'll be honest. Don't die. I don't want it. I don't plan on it. Oh my god, bro. You know what? I keep trying to do every stream. I keep trying to learn how to clip things instead of... Why is Necrotic Terror good? I have no idea. I really don't know. Probably something to do with Kudra. I keep trying to learn how to clip things instead of just, downloading my entire VOD, and I keep forgetting to every single time. Tomorrow I'm going to try and learn to do that. Tomorrow I'm going to try and learn. Then again, I feel like what? I feel like the streams just end up being so unpredictable. Genuinely, I feel like the streams end up being so unpredictable that it's just hard to remember to clip things. And if I try and clip things, it'll kind of take some of the fun away from it. Scav 4 be a worthwhile enchant? Not really. Not really, I'll be honest. Anyway, chat. Most important tier 7 enchants for Blaze Daggers in order. All I know is that Smoldering and Giant Killer 7 are the first ones you should add on. After that, I don't really know what the best exact order is. Anyway, chat, other than that, I will be back tomorrow. We'll finish Rev 9 tomorrow. Farewell. Is Tarantula tier 4 Prophet? Yes, but not very good Prophet. Bye-bye. Enjoy ZJ. Well, ZJ, I guess.